your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Chrissie is hilarious.
Chrissie, have you ever heard of the comedian Basha K. Ali?
No, that sounds like something you yell out before you blow up a plane.
30 seconds remaining.
But you know what good you say? I doubt it will stand up to something. I have no disrespect for you at all.
I was very confused by the title, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's also what we call it when Ash takes off his shirt.
I shouldn't be up here. I should be in school on the other side of the ocean.
Oh, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Mayr in the Morning. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Just checking my levels, checking my knobs, just twisting my knobs for all of you. Well, it's been a wild couple of weeks for your girl. I had a busy day yesterday. I always go into the city on Mondays. You know this because I have my show at Compound Media, and I usually pop by on Anthony's show for a little bit. But I went in a bit earlier yesterday to do a podcast at Gas Digital. I had not even heard of this podcast. It was called, I keep wanting to say it's not Fighter and the Kid. It's obviously a different show. Let me cue it up. My God, I was tweeting so much yesterday. It was called Slick and Thick on Gas Digital with Gerard Michaels and who else? Mickey Gall. Mickey Gall, who's a UFC fighter. I'm not really familiar with UFC fighters. Like, you know, they all kind of have the same vibe to me. But it was really fun. I hopped on their show for about a half hour, and then I had to scram to Newsmax, where I was on the American Agenda show. Ooh, that was pretty cool. I was on, and it's always fun. Like, Newsmax is fun because it's still the semblance of like mainstream news, where like it's really fast paced. You're in, you're out, you're in the makeup chair, you're getting your hair. It's like the excitement of actual TV. And then your segment's over before you know it. I was on with John Glasgow and Katrina Shiz. Sheesh. How do you pronounce her last name? But they're the hosts of American Agenda. That was really great. Got to talk about the Dylan Mulvaney hecklers at Hyenas a couple weeks ago. God, it feels so long ago. But it was only, let's see, what's today? May 16th? Not even 2 weeks ago, like a week and a half ago. And then we released the footage last Thursday. So it's been trending pretty heavy the last couple days. It's starting to maybe trail off a little bit. But tomorrow's going to be busy because I'm going to be on Jim and Sam at 10 in the morning. Then, I think, okay. Okay, good. That's going to be rescheduled. Thank God, because I was really, really, really busy. I'm rescheduling the interview with Peter McCullough. Okay, good. Let's reschedule. I'm busy too. Okay, cool. Let me tell Frank. Gonna reschedule Dr. McCullough. Sorry, you guys have to watch all this behind the scenes, how the sausage is made. Okay. That's actually a relief because tomorrow is getting real, real busy. So tomorrow I have Jim and Sam. Then I'm going to be on Newsmax again. Then I'm going on Keanu Thompson's Keanu Cast. First episode is premiering tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. I am honored to be the first guest on Keanu Cast. And then I'm going to be on Real America's Voice at around like 8-ish, 8:15 to talk about all this fun stuff. Fun. I didn't see this going as viral as it did. I figured it would circulate among our sort of friend and fan group. I thought maybe I'll get 500K views on Twitter, something like that. But the fact that it did blow up as much as it did, I think really speaks to what is resonating with the American people right now. It's not only are we sick of having the trans stuff kind of shoved down our throats, but people are really responding to somebody, not even a household name type comedian, saying like, yeah, we're not calling them women, all right? This is like just off the heels of Mother's Day. There will be no birthing person card. There will be no birthing person bouquet. So it's just pretty cool to see this is what people are reacting to, because there's actual harm going on. And I'm going to talk about that in an article I'm going to bring up a little bit later on about University of Wyoming sorority sisters speaking out against a trans member of their sorority. I'm sure they were bullied into letting her join. And that's what happens. Like, women are, I think, easier to psyop. Women are more sensitive to people's emotions, but I think your strength can also be your weakness. And while women are more emotionally sensitive, yes, we can get taken advantage of specifically because of our emotions. And I think that's why this trans agenda has really like taken root. I think because of women. I think because women have been too weak to stand up. So if I can begin to be a tiny part of women standing up, I'm happy to do that. Gino Bisconti's in the chat. Oh my goodness. Hello, Gino. I'm going to send you a link because I feel like you have things to say. And like, tell me guys if my levels are okay. I feel like I've been away a little bit. I don't know if my gain is off. Gino, I'm going to send you a link to this if you want to pop your little face on here. Who knows? Maybe this would be a huge mistake. I didn't really get to pop on Kumia's show much yesterday because Perry Caravello was in town. Oh my God. If you guys are Perry Caravello fans, then you already know what I'm talking about. Let me pull this up. Perry Caravello normally lives in LA, but he graced us New Yorkers with his presence. Recap, I guess, of his trip to the Big Apple. It was so fun to meet Perry's team, especially voices that I'm used to hearing for months. Now you get to like put a name and a face to a voice. So here's a little recap of Perry's trip. That's his crew. I've already forgotten these guys' names. This is Perry. He jumped on. Tom Cotter here was the regularly scheduled guest. And usually this is like the time that I jump on, but I'm like, Perry's in town. Why would I make it about me? Perry's the get here. I can't imagine how this leather jacket must have smelled on a hot May afternoon. Even today. It looked like he climbed out of a chimney. Oh my God, they filmed our bar. A little bar interaction. How cute. This was at Sullivan's, where we always go before the show, sometimes after the show. I'm showing Anthony here pictures of when we were all in Dallas and we're firing off machine guns. I still have to post those photos. I'm so behind on all my posting, guys, but that's what I'm doing in this video. Fealty, there you are. There's whatever, Amy. There's Andrew Harms. There's the real Tony Hawk. New York. I think that's Tom. Perry. This is my show. Oh shoot, I haven't even seen this yet. This is on my show. There's Kate Meany. There's whatever, Amy. There's Tony Hawk wrestling. Not the real Tony Hawk, by the way. It only took me 2 hours to realize it wasn't the real Tony Hawk. Wrestling. Perry here. Sit down. They changed everything. You take this. Fire! Aw. New York. I love this background. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to get dinged for the music, but is this Perry just yelling into the night? he went for a tan. He went for like a spray tan. I guess his fans paid him to do a spray tan yesterday, but he should have put on some eye protection or something because he looks like he just crawled out of a chimney. When I saw him, I was like, Perry, are you in blackface? Is he getting recognized? No. He looks deranged. There they are taking the subway. I wish I could listen to this without the music. Oh, how fun, though. Oh, did he do a spot at the stands? Or were they just hanging out? I know they went to Smith & Wollensky's for dinner. Oh, wow, he did. He did go on stage. Look at that. Do any of you know who he is? They're like, who the fuck is this? That's great. Perry is great. He's a cool dude. Yes. New Jersey. I will be headlining at the Dojo of Comedy Tiffs in Morris Plains on July 8th. So come to that show, y'all. Okay, why was I scrolling through this? Oh yeah, there's a picture of us after the show. Oh, this was fun. This was a guy.
Man, I wish I could play this whole video of this comedian.
This was Craig. Shout out to Craig Long 45. He did a little commentary about my situation.
Man, I wish I could play this whole video of this comedian triggering these liberal hacks. I swear the left expects you to obey and follow party rules.
Yep.
They will never accept that people just want nothing to do with them. Play the clip.
I know for Dylan. I don't understand this.
Clicking.
Tomorrow. Uh-oh.
No, and then someone made a gif of her.
It's all good. We can all have different beliefs. It's okay. Some of us can believe in reality and some of us can't.
Oh my God, what's going on?
That entire audience made fun of that table when they got up and left. And she makes an excellent point. Dylan Mulvaney is not transitioning. He is more so capitalizing on the trend without making any permanent changes. Either way, Chrissie Mayr is hilarious, and I will be sure to remember the name. And most of all, if I find out she's coming to my state, I will make it a point to go and support her common sense comedy.
Thank you, Craig. I love the leave it to the New York Post to catch the exact moment where the women look their fattest. Okay, this was last night. So anyway, maybe sometimes I have a little naive because we were all hanging out. This guy is in Perry's crew. I think his name is like Steve Cable or something like that. But he tricked me into thinking he was Tony Hawk because I met them all in the green room at Compound, and I'm like, oh, what's your name? He says Tony Hawk. I said, the Tony Hawk? And he said, yes. And I was like, oh shit, okay. And then he said, I also do stand up under a stage name, like whatever, Will Cable or Steve Cable. I just believe because I don't really follow Tony Hawk. I don't really like follow his career. So for a good, I don't know, 3 hours, I thought this was the real Tony Hawk. So I'm like, sure, come on the show. Idiot. But even though he wasn't the real Tony Hawk, it was still fun. It was still a good time. Oh my God. Who made the gifts of the land whales? Thank you so much. Just a gif of them getting up. When you're outraged, but the fries are that damn good. Also, this is the land whale gif. She's a woman. She's a woman. Well, that's me from Newsmax. That's with Gerard Michaels. And I did release a full 10-minute video kind of giving more context of the heckler moment. So you can find that on YouTube for sure. There's me and Texie. I'm still so behind on all my posting. Oh my God, NVIDIA, where have you been all my life? Hello, my love. Thank you for the super chat. Wow, very generous, NVIDIA. Who hasn't been tricked by a fake Tony Hawk? I felt so dumb. I felt so freaking dumb. I think it was Fealty who told me after the show, like, that's not the real Tony Hawk. Well, You know, it happens to everybody. Happens to the best of us. Oh my gosh, Infinity, I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. I feel like I miss you. Charles Hurst, thanks for becoming a new member. Try hard. Thank you for the super chat. Jimmy Dore wants you on his show, he said yesterday. Yeah, I was talking with Kurt Metzger a little bit yesterday. We were texting. I think he's going to give Jimmy Dore my number and we might set something up. I know I was trying to get on Jimmy Dore's show when I was in San Diego in February. Just the scheduling didn't really work out. I was going to try to stop by and do Jimmy's show. And I just didn't, you don't think people will actually reach back out. I don't know. I think I have incredibly low expectations for people, which is sometimes bad. So yeah, looks like I might be able to do like a Zoom or something, get on virtually between now. Well, soon, right? Because this is topical. And then when I'm next in California, I'd love to go on in person. I like Jimmy Dore. I really respect him. I think he's hilarious. I thought it was Tony Hawk, and then I did a 1080. You mean a 180? Popes. Who is the real fake Tony Hawk? Sorry, the show was late today. I was late. I was late getting going. I just feel like I'm still playing catch up. Mark Zart, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the super chat. It didn't take much to set those libs off, but they had to finish eating before they left. Yeah. That was funny to put that together. I'm like, wait, didn't they like have their outburst like 10, 15 minutes ago and now they're leaving? But maybe, props to them for not running out on their tab. That would have sucked. I hate when that happens. And you know what? Who knows if they've even seen the news? Who knows if they're even like famous, famous land whales. I've had some packages here, sitting here for weeks while I've been away. So this is a very behind mailbag today. And again, these might not even be things that anyone has sent me. These just might be my own Amazon orders that I by accident had sent to my P.O. box. So what's this? When did this come in? You know what I don't like about these Amazon bags is that they attract hair. Like hair sticks to them. Do you ever notice that? What's this? What is this? Oh my goodness. A gift for you. May you always stay a step of your critics from Hunter. Oh my God. Hunter, by the way, gave me these cool lights. Gino's there. Look at this.
Hey, hey. How are you, boo?
What's up, Gino?
I checked the sound.
God, I love these. Thank you, Hunter. Fuck yeah. Look how cool these are.
Now, what are they? Are they $400 dresses? We had one of your trolls call into In Hot Water yesterday. So funny.
You had a troll of mine call into In Hot Water yesterday?
You get because they call in and they're like, and you can't figure out what they're doing. So you look at Garrett like this for 20 minutes. You're like, what is? And you run with it because you can. And then eventually it's like, yeah, the Chrissie Mayr thing. And I said, why don't you tell us what happened with the Chrissie Mayr Christmas presents from 5 years ago? And
how sad that that's the only thing they have to talk about at this point.
And the guy goes, at one point he goes, yeah, and she opened. She goes, and it was a $400 dress. The guy, and I'm like,
dress. Okay, now they're just making shit up.
Oh, right. So I said, Garrett, hang up. I'm like, let me explain why people need to be better liars. I'm like, so you're telling me there's no video of Chrissie Mayr, many people know, opening up a present saying, can someone value this dress for me? Reading the tag, it's like, just lie better. So yeah,
that doesn't make sense. First of all, as everyone knows, and this is not anything I'm ashamed of. Are they a little big? No, I think they're okay.
Yeah, and I don't
at our Christmas party a couple years ago, there was an abandoned shopping bag sat on a table for fucking hours. Me and Larry Bea were looking at it, going, "Oh, it looks like they abandoned that shopping bag. No one's coming back for it. It's literally been hours. Yeah. We are closing down this bar." Then at the end, as we're all leaving, I look in the bag It's clothes. I literally hand the bag to Larry Bea, and then he takes them home and wears them. Like, that's the big story. There's no dress involved. There's no anything.
But am I wrong?
If that is stealing to you people, like, okay, but
no, but to quote George, is it wrong? Am I wrong that I know it's such a nothing burger that I'm like, please, I don't hang up and say fuck you. I'm like, please tell the story. Tell the story.
Because where did the dress come from?
Well, I mean, it's how long has this fucking bullshit been going on? 5 years. I'm surprised it's not Grand Theft Auto at this point. So they jumped in a car with one of those Lexus bows on it. So it was obviously a Christmas gift. But
of course.
This is all they have. So
it was a family's Christmas present. That's how the fan fiction came out. Oh, these are cute. I can wear these to the airport. I don't know if I can work out in these per se, but I can. These are great for like running errands. Ta-da! These are cute. Thank you, Hunter. Anyway, Gino, how are things in your world? You're looking fit. I saw a little clip of you doing shirtless jump roping, and I was like, wow.
Well, that's
Daddy. Homeboy.
That's Daddy getting his vitamin D, which dumb people that listen to the lies of the media will be like, yeah, it'll kill you. No, it's just like hydroxychloroquine. They didn't want you taking vitamin D, so they said it causes internal bleeding, and it's just like the hydroxychloroquine study. It's like they found one 700-pound person who they gave a shit ton of vitamin D because when you're fat, vitamin D is a fat soluble vitamin.
I heard that it's actually seed oils that give you a sunburn. That there's like
seed oils are so bad for you,
but like the seed oils are what give you a sunburn. In fact, like there's examples of people who just straight up never use sunblock and they're totally fine and their bodies can process the sun. That's why it's good to like. That's why I'm never in a rush to put on sunblock like from day to day. If I'm like out in the sun laying out, I will put sunblock on. But like day to day, I'm not putting sunblock on.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Good night, mister. Yeah, Daddy gets it. Look, if you take the K2 and D3, it's all the people that tell you stuff. If you just say to them, can I see that study? But they spent the past 3 years. And again, to quote, as I said to Anthony Cumia once, I'm not saying I'm a genius. And he immediately said, no one is saying that, Gino. And I couldn't agree. And I couldn't agree more. But the simple fact is, like, if you do your own research, you don't follow the science. It's more like the truth is out there. And people are like, yeah, hydroxychloroquine kills people. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It kills the people that were on a respirator that they gave a massive dose to that were already fucking in lung failure or whatever the fuck, respiratory failure. And they're like, they died. And people are like, oh my God. And then you get guys like Kevin Dabrowski who's like, I can't do this anymore. Good.
Meaning your show?
Yeah.
Is he officially done?
Oh, he said he might come back. And the voice in my head said, yeah, you might come back.
Honestly, I'm all about, and that's the thing is you have to get to a place where you are just like radically not taking things personally. Cause I think where
is that place? Can I get to, I don't even know. I think I've driven by that place 30 times. I'm like, that looks nice. And I just
don't take things personally. And like, not every friend is meant to be on your show. Not, just unless somebody enthusiastically wants to work with you, like just, move on. It's okay.
Yeah, who gets it?
You guys can still be buddies.
Oh yeah. I love him. And if he were listening, he'd be laughing. You know who gets it? And he said it on MLC before he got dumped, and he's on every Tuesday. He's on the payroll. Jim Stansel, like he was talking to Brennan, and he said it perfectly. Like he said, I go where I'm wanted. I go where. Let me turn off my ringer like a professional. He says,
"Hey, Gino, look at the screen."
I'm sorry.
That's a helpful reminder.
Am I not looking at the screen?
Okay, now look at the screen.
Stop talking, Cup. Oh God. Anyway, well, I will. Thank you. Sorry, Frank. I go where I'm wanted is what he said, and I've always said that to like comics. Like again, I don't mean to brag, and I'm not, of course. I used to do a trivia show all over Delaware, and it was called Quizzo, and it was always bars where we knew the owner, because you're not going to believe this. I lived in Delaware and bartended there 10, 15 years, so I knew a lot. And I'd always say, I'm like, just pay us until until you're not making money and we're not making money, and then just say you're fired and we'll just keep drinking here like we used to without telling dick jokes and stuff. And that's the way to live. You go where you're wanted. It's that fucking simple. And when you get paid, you want them to say thank you. Not how many gigs have we done where it's like, well, it was a little, well, I don't give a fuck, pay me, and then don't have me back.
Well, you definitely can't take advantage of your friends. You definitely
I don't think we do. Who does that? We don't, do we?
We don't know anybody who does that. It's really not fair to like book friends for a show or a gig or something under the guise that you will be paid and then make up some kind of excuse. Like when you know tickets sold, know the price for the tickets was not low and you know the room was full, and then to be like, well, we need to use that money for something else. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay.
I'm not even worried about that. I think they should be fucking putting us on more shows, but I understand they want to keep all the money. I'm bummed about that, but
don't worry about that.
I don't think Chrissie, you know me. If I was worried,
who's booking the shows and you can
give me
figure out what the motivation
I have to get a lighter for this. I'm craving a cigar. I'm so sorry. So unprofessional. I know.
So unprofessional.
I know.
So unprofessional. I'm going to mute him. Mark this. Oh, what's up, Mark? Chrissie, could you play X-Ray Girl and I's new relationship advice channel, Human Cyborg Relations? Please say yes, or she'll be mad that I spent money. Where do I find that? Where do I find that? Happy to play it, Mark. I just don't know. Is it on your YouTube?
Wrote Frank, stop talking about Quizzo. I thought that was funny. So wait. Well, yeah. So but I think we're all like that. I just get up, tell my fucking jokes, and it gets me where it gets me, and I'm fucking loving it. You know, like I talk about the shit I want to talk about, and it gets me the work I get, and I'm just grateful for everything I get. You know.
Yeah. What kind of cigar are you smoking?
White Trash Gino grabbed one of these because they were 10 or 12 bucks somewhere, and I love them. They're AJ Fernandez New Worlds. And again, Ellis from Philly will bust my chops because I do not have the most, or even Ellis will. I do not have the most refined palate, but I love these. They're perfect. They're perfect morning black coffee cigar. They really are.
Oh wow, there's a morning cigar.
Yes. I also can tell you a wine that goes good with pancakes.
What is that? I would imagine like Sauvignon Blanc. Oh, Merlot?
No, you're a
I would
drunk.
do something white because pancakes are so light.
Because you're a drunk like me. It's just a joke I use. It's on my last album after the fiber optics joke. I said a drunk is a guy at the liquor store at 10 in the morning buying a 40 with a penny, give a penny money. A drunk is a woman that can... a drunk is a woman that knows a wine that goes well with pancakes. And apparently it's Sauvignon Blanc, you fucking drunk.
Kiki was telling me one of your guys' not traditions, but like things that you do a lot is go for pancakes.
We go for pancakes at Gracie's at a place called Gracie's Diner. We do indeed. And then we had Marshall had Pancake Thursday going for a while, but to his credit, we never got around to eating the pancakes. And thank you for that. I'm glad he stopped because
on in hot water.
Yeah, it'd be. I don't even know how it started, but we have a lot of fun with the silliness. So it would be Pancake Thursday. I think I have the Nutella ones were amazing. And one time, because Dom, our black friend Dom is there on Thursdays a lot, he ordered banana pancakes, which were great. And a fantastic Jack Johnson song. Yeah, I was going to say, that reminds me of a song. All right, so I'm opening up the next gift, which I did pre-open, but I did not see the contents. Okay, what's this? Who's this from? Who is this from? There's a trace of sugar in this, so maybe it's not keto friendly, but there's a trace of sweetness in everything you do. From Hunter. Oh my God. Hunter Biden?
So sweet. No, I have a Hunter. I have a fan who is named Hunter. He gave me these shoes. He gave me those cool crystal lights. They're crystals with lights in them. And now jerky. Look at this.
Yes.
Wild Bill's tender tips. You want a tender tip in your mouth?
Who wouldn't want a tender fucking tip? Come on. By the way,
Can
it's
I try
not
some?
By the way, I'm going to change this. I put it in the thread. God damn it.
Oh, you could smell it right away. It's like ugh. Okay. All right. Don't judge. Don't judge, Chrissy. It's just a real waft of jerky smell. Oof. What is in here? Okay. Beef. 2 carbs for the whole packet. Not bad. Less than a gram of sugar. Not bad. Okay, let's try it. Wild Bill's, handcrafted in small batches, tender tips. Look at the guy on it. Looks like Gavin McGinnis in the front. Okay, this is decent. All this flavor, not bad. These are great for like, I'm running into the city all day. I can just throw one of these in my purse and eat a tender tip if I feel like I'm going to pass out. It's good. I would say they're decent. I would say.
Now, when you do the keto,
if it's starved to death or eat these, I'll eat these.
And let me be the first to say you look amazeballs, Chrissy.
Stop.
You do. You do. We've
It's
discussed
the
this. We've discussed this. We thought Keanu gave you an eating disorder as well. She does it
whatever
with everyone.
she did me in Vegas, Gino, like we were drinking White Claws the whole time from sun up to sundown. Like the first day I saw her pop open a White Claw before noon, I judged her. Like I quietly judged her to myself. And then by day 3, I was popping them right alongside with her. Just be like a fucking morning claw, walking claw, car claw.
Yeah.
I wasn't drinking. She has a car. I was driving, but yeah.
She goes through a 12-pack of White Claw a day, but in her defense, I'm honestly telling you, a day, but she doesn't drink the entire 12-pack. Like she needs a White Claw in her hand. Like because I was silently judging her myself. I'm like, this is the woman I'm going to spend
judging another alcoholic? Oh my God.
Exactly. But I'm telling you, she like one time I saw her crack one in the morning. She took a sip. She's like, and then she just walked away from it. And as she's leaving an hour later for work, she grabs a fresh one out of the fridge. That one, that was just a she probably drinks like 2/3 over the course of maybe a day or two.
Okay.
She'll do 8 over the course of a day.
Claws.
On a bad day, she like on a stressful day, I'm sure she will, Okay. But as you can see, because she's so fat and all we do is cocaine, if you listen to these people, you know what I mean? Like she'll go through, 2 or 3 dozen. But I don't know, because who am I? Because I don't drink. I haven't drank. Today's 5 weeks. Tuesday, 5 weeks.
Wow.
Not because I'm a hero, just because I felt my liver and I'm afraid to go to the doctor. So I just keep fucking not drinking.
You felt your liver? Was it poking out?
It was trying to escape through the rib cage. It was literally doing this. It's like I've had too much.
Kidding? Really?
Well, that's what I feel. That's what I
feel
think.
Your liver like pulsing out.
In my medical expertise, I'm going to say yes.
Wow. Okay. You can do. I just got a liver cleanse when I was at InfoWars. They gave me some pills.
Oh, I do that. Well, I do every day. I do the intermittent fasting, which is very good for the liver because the only thing you can drink when you're fasting is without breaking the fast is black coffee, which Daddy loves.
I'm on that. I'm on the black coffee train right now.
It is. I love it. Like Garrett and Steve were busting my balls, but like I said, I've been drinking it since I got out of college, and I'm addicted to the taste of it. And the other things that are great for your liver and don't break your fast: green tea and black tea. You have to mix them because the black tea just sits there expecting the other tea to do all the work. It's stupid. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. And you wouldn't expect the green tea to work because that's a colored tea. It's not this funny. But that's really good for your liver. And I call this my Barry Ribs water because if you ever saw that episode, he was drinking. It looks like dirt water, but this is water with apple cider vinegar, which is also
that's rough. That's
organic. And now it's like, see, I like bitter though. I'm not a sweet guy. I'm a sweet human, but I'm not a sweet guy. That's because
you're an Italian. You go for savories more, I think, than sweet.
I'm sure your husband or soon-to-be husband does as well. Am I correct?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
As does
He
my
helped
agent.
me. Like, I had a crazy sweet tooth when I met Frank. Like, it was bad. Like, he would find like candy wrappers in my bed and shit. Like, I was like my grandma, just like sneaking candy around and just like eating candy instead of like meals, and which is so bad. And now I barely have sweets. Like, it's like it has to be a really special occasion for me to actually like order a dessert.
Watch how well I simp, Chrissy, because I, if I do this right, am going to change my banner to Keanu's. There you go. It's that easy. Control V.
Keanu is starting her podcast this Wednesday, Keanu Cast, also known as Tomorrow.
Look, it's right here. Look, that's it. YouTube
Yep.
at Keanu C. Thompson, which is probably the tattoo I'm going to get right here to even things out.
Oh yeah.
Not the whole thing, just at Keanu C. Thompson, because I thought it was cute and she liked it. But yeah, go on, please. I interrupted you plugging the pod. Go.
Yeah, let me see. Let me bring up her YouTube page.
Who was the first guest on your podcast, Chrissy?
Oh, it was you, Gino.
Thank you, baby.
That feels like a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. It was many Newsmax and InfoWar appearances earlier.
Wow. Yep. And it was we had to do it at my old day job.
Yeah. Fuck
like
them.
after hours.
Did you watch? Oh, by the way, I can't believe I'm just saying this. I didn't know it wasn't Tony Hawk till you just said it a few minutes ago.
I know. I was
stupid.
so
I
devastated. I can't believe I fell for it. And also, like, yeah, but you know, you can't blame me. He's kind of a niche celebrity. Like, yes, he's a household name, but like, no one really knows what he looks like. He kind of looks like a beat up Tom Perry.
But I'm glad, thank God, that wasn't Tony Hawk, because I hate when fucking stars are like, I'm doing stand-up now. Are you? Is that what you're doing now? You know, so thank God Tony Hawk didn't think that, because, you know, I like Tony Hawk, you know?
I'm asking
so
you all about jumps and, oh, what can you still do now? Are there any moves you can still do now? Like an idiot.
But did anyone in studio or callers or any, by the way, I'd love, what is wood milk? Is that a joke? Is that like you get it from someone's wood?
Aubrey Plaza got into some shit recently because she did like a parody commercial for wood milk, like just making fun of all the alternate milks out there.
I love it. Good for her.
Yeah. I want to try and get her on for an interview. I did improv with her a million years ago, not on the same team, but we were both at UCB at the same time, like around 2006. And then she got hooked up with Bill Hader's wife from SNL, Maggie Carey, and Amy Poehler. And that's how she like completely took off. She blew up after that. She just met the right people.
She's actually, Aubrey Plaza is speaking of, and I know, forgive me, Frank and Marshall, I'm not supposed to talk about Quizzo, but she's from Delaware. You know that. She's like,
yes, I knew that. And she's like half Puerto Rican.
I didn't know that. I just know she's from Delaware. Yeah. So one time I'm doing a show, a Quizzo show at Dead Presidents, and she's there, you know, and I'm just waiting for her to walk by and maybe say hi or you're funny. No, but she wasn't like a cunt. She was just like, I can't be bothered with these idiots, you know?
She just looks like, she just has like resting bitch face.
Yeah.
And like, imagine making a whole career out of having resting bitch face. She's done it. It's impressive.
Yeah, but she also can look hot and crazy when she wants to. Like in that dumb movie she did with, I don't know, that guy that was in Pitch Perfect and I think Zac Efron. I didn't see it, but she looked sick hot in that. Yeah.
She's definitely attractive. David Lowe, thanks for the super chat. Those hecklers needed a tall glass of wood milk. Yes, they did.
They did indeed.
Jinx. Sir Squatch, hey Chrissy, could you explain Perry's shtick to me? I don't understand what's funny about him. He just strikes me as a schizo old man. This was exactly my first impression of him, but watch his live streams. He has a show called Perry Caravello Live, and I guess he once was an actor and then got into a horrific car accident and suffered severe brain damage, but he's still trying to be an actor now, and it's just
Perry Caravello.
Yeah, he gets very, his emotions are like all over the place, and people like to send food. It's like he's like a cult. He's like a cult following. People like to send food to his apartment. Like they know that he hates McDonald's, so people will keep sending a lot of McDonald's to his apartment. That's why McDonald's was sent to Wet Spot last night to just like trigger him a little bit. But he also got Chick-fil-A during Kumia's show, so he was happy for that.
I sent Frankie multiple texts and I wrote, Frankie, say, what's up with this weirdo? But he wouldn't do it. I kept saying, hey, Frankie, say, what's up with this weirdo? And
yeah, Frankie also kept saying that he was not in Dallas. Like he was trying to distance himself from
but
my trans moment heckler.
No one pointed out why. We played a clip on In Hot Water of him in Dallas. And I'll send it to you. But it basically, when the trans women got up, one of them had an elephant head on it with the name Alex around the neck. And Frankie killed them with, I believe, what Bugs Bunny would call an elephant gun.
Okay.
And then screamed, welcome to the party, pal, which was a dig. It was a way of saying, I know you're overweight, obese, and in digital marketing. And I can say this because you're not watching. You're not watching.
No,
but
not.
When you go on MLC podcast with a certain Pat Dixon, who, by the way, losing his mind. When you do that, then you've introduced yourself into the conversation, and we're going to make stupid 8th grade jokes about it. That's all.
But yeah, Sir Squatch, that's basically his deal. He has a cult following. He's a very Hollywood type of actor, not in terms of success, but in terms of mindset. Got brain damage, and then talks to people on the internet who he thinks are famous. Like someone will be in his DMs saying that they're Scarlett Johansson, and he'll actually believe he's talking to Scarlett Johansson.
So he's Frankie. he's a slower version of Frankie. Frankie's actually faster than
angrier.
Most of us.
He's definitely angrier. He has no skills for weather, but it has definitely like a big fan base.
Frankie did
apologize. He is unintentionally hilarious.
Frankie did apologize for him later. He sent me this video. Take a listen to this. It's 6 seconds. Fuck. What is it on my?
I hope it's not the N-word, Gino.
It's literally Frankie talking about Perry. Why won't it work? Forget it. I suck at this.
Yes, he's an OG lolcow. Thank you.
This. He doesn't know any better. Things are great so far for Frank.
Said he doesn't know any.
Gino, that guy on Wet Spot, and he doesn't know what he was doing. Things like this. He doesn't know any better. Things are great so far for Frank.
Frankie is apologizing for Perry Caravello.
Frankie understands Perry.
Frankie understands more than most of us. Now when we're like, Frankie, do you want to see a video? He doesn't go, no. He's like, yeah, because he knows it. And that's the video. He wasn't denouncing you. He was saying that he didn't kill an elephant at your show. He loves you.
Okay. All right, good. Just
do you feel better? Glad we could clear that up.
I do feel better. Thanks for the super chat, Zach. Yeah. Also watch Forbidden Frontier with X-Ray. Tell me where I can find this. I'll pull it up if I can.
Have you seen Windy City Heat with Perry? I haven't.
No, I haven't.
I haven't either.
I guess what we need to do. I guess I know what our next watch party is going to be.
But if he has brain damage or whatever from that car accident, that's kind of mean, you know? Like, again, and if I may promote In Hot Water by simply saying, if you watch Frankie on the first episode and what he's doing now, are you nuts? It's one of all the things I've done in comedy. Let me say, of the 3 or 4 things I've done in comedy in the past 3 decades, that's what, like, making Frankie laugh. That's one of the greatest things ever. We've done it. Marshall's done it. Who did? Oh, whatever. Amy did it last night on Wet Spot. She's in the club. She had him fucking, you know, whatever. Amy did it. Marshall has done it. Our boy fucking Andrew Herbert does it. It's amazing getting him to laugh like that.
Oh yeah, it's great. There's nothing better than making Frankie laugh.
Agreed. Agreed.
Here's a box. This is from.
I'll say.
Ow, I just stabbed myself in the leg with the scissor. This is a box from Cecil. I have a feeling that this is some Cecil merch.
Thank you for letting me hang out with Cecil when you and the girls were in Dallas. We had a good time on your show.
Oh, yeah. You guys held down the fort. Wow. So these are Cecil's comic books.
Woo!
Cool. Look at this. Wow. 100% genuine hate crimes. You would like that, Gino. How cool.
It's no look, be prepared.
Like a sticker of a person licking a butt. Wow. Cash grab signed by Cecil. Dirtworm Doug. Signed by Cecil. Wow. Thank you, Cecil. These are cool. Should I keep them in their plastic to retain value? And then something in a little red pouch that says Cash Grab Comics. It's a flask. Wow. Thanks, Cecil.
I used to use those. Faggot.
You know what? Yeah, I will. I guess I could display this here.
Proudly. I have to set up my I eventually have to set this up. I'm wasting a perfectly good, look at this brick wall. Wasting a perfectly good brick wall for a backdrop, wouldn't you say?
Wasn't it difficult to nail things in there?
No, because I haven't nailed a single thing in this apartment. I'll say, when you're an obnoxious Italian, it's hard to nail anyone in here. Hey-o, no, every picture that's up on this wall is on a pre-existing hook.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Sense. Look, that's the wall of 6. Hold on. See
6?
That?
Oh, 6.
6. It's 6 pictures. It's 3 pictures of 6, which are just three different genre or métier. There's like a Picasso type by Flat Cat. There's like a Van Gogh type by Carolyn and Brian, and there is just a crayon and a pencil and crayon by a fucking Taz, the resident artist. Thank you all 3.
Oh wow! So you save your fan art.
I have to bring shout out to one of our fans. His wife passed away, but before she did, God bless her, and it's not my business, but I worry that she got, she got some medicine in the past 2 years that may have reinvigorated her.
Medicine.
But she gave us a picture of just her tits and handprints, and it's in the studio, and I keep forgetting to bring it home. I should put it up on this set.
Okay, I have no idea what this is. How I lost my fear of death and how you can too.
Wow.
Okay, this is strange, but thank you. I have no idea who this is from. I have no idea. Is this a Bible? Is this a Bible?
Shark Media. I do have 3 pictures. Shark Media just said, so you have 6.
It's a Bible. Oh my God, it's 2 Bibles. Holy cow. Wow. It's the King James version. And then another one? Are there 2 here? 2 Bibles. 2 Bibles. Wow. Are they the same color? Yeah, one in black, one in red. Look at that. And then How I Lost My Fear of Death, which is a little dark.
Good book.
Wow. Thank you. Who the heck is this from? I have no idea who this is from.
Why would they send you 2 Bibles?
I don't know. Now I've gone from 0 Bibles to 3 Bibles because Spiridon gave me a King James Bible like last week or something.
And what precipitated that?
I think I've been saying for months that I don't have a Bible.
Have you ever read this book? It's better than the Bible, I think.
The Power of Your Subconscious Mind
by Joseph Murphy.
Have you read the whole thing?
I have listened to the whole thing it's on YouTube. I've never read this book. I've read bits and pieces of this book, but it's on YouTube and I've listened over 10 times. Honest to God. And don't get me wrong, it mentions God all the time. Okay. So I'm not saying fuck the Bible. I went to 9 years of Catholic school, 3rd grade through fucking 12th. So, and I stopped by the church, St. Vincent's on 66 and Lex about 2-3 times a week.
I heard Kiki told me that.
So I drop a hello to Mama Mayr. She's very happy with you.
How is she?
She's hanging out with my mother. She's drunk. She's hammered all the time. and
what's in here? Are these like little mini pamphlets that I don't quite understand what they're about? Let's read one. Friend or foe? Right. Oh, it's like a little comic strip. Are these like religious comic books?
What is it like? Are you going to hell?
Yeah, it's like a little interesting. Yeah, they're like little religious like kind of comic books, and there's like a bunch of these in here. Okay, cool. I don't know if anybody would like enjoy me reading this.
Oh yeah, doesn't Michael Malice?
This one is just called Kathy with a woman like in a hospital bed.
That's a feel gooder.
Yeah, it's not a feel good.
Let me guess. She doesn't believe in God at the beginning, and then the over under is 3 or 4 pages from the end. She finds him. Not a bad thing.
Maybe. I feel like it can't hurt. It can't hurt to pray. It definitely can't hurt.
Do you not believe in like a higher power?
Yeah, you're right. Oh no,
Yeah,
wait,
that's
no,
how
she
those
did
books work.
die. She died.
She has to die, but she
I
finds
skipped to the
God before
end.
she dies.
Yeah.
I
Jesus,
can't.
you came for me. We're coming home.
It's funny, as I get older, my act references God or a higher power more. But I got to remember who said it. It was in an interview on Rogan, and it was like some David Mamet, I think, said it. Somebody, but he literally said, and it's the simplest, most perfect. Without God, and again, whether you call it Allah, the universe, whatever, without God, there is no gratitude. And gratitude is one of the best things in the world. And you can't, and I feel, you can't be grateful if you don't believe in a higher power because you think you've done everything. So you're more arrogant than grateful. You know what I mean? But I think as I sit here in this spacious apartment, let me give you the tour. That's the other room. As I sit here in this spacious apartment, it's like I feel like it's exactly where I'm supposed to be. Like Keanu has a place, like half an hour walk away, which is slightly smaller, and that's usually how I leave. She says, "Walk away," and we just sit there like these places are great. And I sit there with my fucking cat who's sleeping under the bed. Do you see her? You can't see her. She's sleeping there.
No.
And again, my point is like I'd love to say I plotted and planned this perfectly, and a lot of people would be like, "What the fuck?" But this is exactly where I'm supposed to be, and I know I had many guiding hands getting here, and it gives you a feeling of gratitude, and that circles back to the whole God thing or whatever you want to call it.
Me and Frank had to complete a whole pre-Cana class.
Yeah, so you're doing the very religious wedding, right?
Yeah, it feels
That's
good.
Awesome. No,
I like that I have so many hoops to jump through.
Well, that's what the Catholic Church
expects.
I
have to earn it. It's like, oh, you're not making this easy. I like it.
Where in the Catholic vows did they say watch it while you're doing your wifely duties? Is Frank allowed to say? Well, I'm just imagining me or Frank saying watch it to you or Keanu. Watch it. Ow! Why did you hit me? Ow!
I don't know what that's from.
That's
it's from Steven Crowder.
Of course you. And I think Crowder mentioned you. Someone said, right?
No.
Or Gutfeld.
That was Jimmy Dore.
Gutfeld mentioned you, I heard, and Jimmy Dore definitely mentioned you, I heard.
That's cool.
And I'm so jealous. You met fucking Dr. McCullough, whatever. Here, let me make it safe. You met that quack, Dr. McCullough, who spouted misinformation. How am I doing, you fucking... I'm so jealous. Like
he's the nicest, coolest guy. And Keanu met him too, but then she sort of saw herself out because she didn't want to be annoying, but she's not annoying. She just is
great.
Overly cautious.
She's great on every look. I'm biased, but I told her she's like worried about I'm like, you have chemistry with everyone. Like you guys were that podcast you did in the studio before you left it open and it got robbed. You guys looked so sharp and sharp and
I was like, wow, were we the I felt so bad. I was like, damn, did the robbers I don't know. Maybe that's egotistical to think that someone was watching Simpcast and then they were like, that's a mark. That's an easy target. I don't know.
Yeah. By the way, Johnny Mumble says Crowder isn't Catholic, which I believe, but he's some devout Christian. He's some crazy Christian that's when you say wifely.
I like the idea of getting Catholic married because it's like it really just steps everything up a notch. It's like you're not just going through the motions married. It's like, no, you're fucking about this. And I think it is good because there's no way you can get through being married without help, right? From a higher power, because you're gonna face problems, someone's gonna get sick, you're both gonna be tempted. And I think it's good to acknowledge that you're gonna have those difficulties and you have to choose, you have to wake up every day and choose this person and love them all over again, get to know them, not that they're a brand new person, but never take them for granted, have it love is an active word. You have to be actively getting to know the person, actively being in tune with their needs. And I just want to make it the opposite of my parents' marriage, where they took each other for granted. They completely checked out on each other. It was nothing but passive aggressive comments.
One of them was gay, apparently, according to you.
And then one of them was gay. That doesn't help. When one of them likes getting their cock sucked by men, that's never good.
No. Yeah, my parents they sent us to Catholic school, and that I got very angry with the Catholic Church because while my mother was a teacher, my dad was a farmer, wealthy people. And then after dad lost the farm, literally he just was a maintenance guy but it's like, and mom did the thing that like we tithe, we give whatever it is that 10% of everything to the church. And then while my mother is dying of fucking cancer and my father's in the ground, you're finding out we're giving 10% of my mother's income to fucking priests so they can pay off fucking altar boys that are hobbling from fucking butt sex. And I got mad. But you always
that part I don't like.
Yeah, but it's good to doubt your faith. Thank you. Gino is Gay Mountain. It's good to doubt your faith because you either come back. It's the same thing about comedy. People leave comedy and it's like good. And the wrong people always leave. Don't get me wrong. The other people, Ray DeVito, stay in comedy and they're just a fucking cholesterol in the way. But like a lot of people, like you take a break and you come back or you don't. But that's a good thing.
I think some people are in comedy for themselves. Some people are in comedy for other people. Like it's always a percentage.
For attention, for validation. So you're saying there's some people you look on stage and said, whoever told Ray DeVito he was funny? Excuse me. You look at some people on stage and say, no wonder you moved to South Jersey. I'm sorry, but yeah.
I'm sure he's made people laugh over the years.
I crack up every time.
Mazit was odd. What's up? Mazit was odd. Come to Arizona, Chrissy. The message to protect the blue-haired land whales from poachers needs to be spread far and wide. Yes, I really want to come to Arizona this year. I've never been. It's been on the list for a while. I get a ton of requests. Good to see you, Meat. I just like to say Meat Wad instead of Mazit was odd. But now I have 3 Bibles. Damn. Let's open one.
Yay.
So now I have a black one and a red one. Gino, where's a place you've always wanted to perform?
Keanu's apartment. I'm kidding. I was doing Hollywood Squares answers. I want to do the comedy mothership. I do. Like I never there's like I just like look. I do LOL. I'm there tonight, 10:30 if you're around. I just every set's a new chance to fucking and you could say I'm just saying this. Like the shit I say on stage has become more post fucking fucking whatever that pandemic was, stuff about that and just stuff that I want. It's what I say on the air on Compound Media when I'm like, people, subscribe. We do. Then tell other people. Oh, we're sick of hearing about that. No, you need to fucking tell other people about this, and every set I do, it's like, take it to other people. I don't need to be at these clubs that all fucking, I showed it on In Hot Water yesterday. We showed that clip about the C word, and I don't mean Alex Engelbert. I'm sorry. She won't see this. We showed that clip about what went on, and no one is asking for these people's heads. No one. And I haven't mentioned the writer's strike once, but I will today. And fuck them all. This is the stuff that, I don't care what stage I get on, to answer your question from an hour ago, as long as I get to say what I want to say and people get it. You know what I mean?
But if I tell you, we visited the mothership when we were in Austin.
She should. By the way, she sent me a picture because a fan, this is in the green room. Like, do you see this? A fan sent me this ashtray. It's a fucking hippo, or excuse me, it's a monkey. And
That's
the exact
cute.
same ashtray was in the green room at the Comedy Mothership. Keanu noticed it.
Oh, wow.
I wonder if it's the same fan.
That's interesting. That's cute. I didn't see them. I saw actually the main room, but like from a distance, like because they were seating to get ready for a show. I didn't see the others. So they have a smaller room too. But we were in like the bar, which is like kind of next door, but it's still connected. And the bar is not really advertised as its own separate bar. It's really just for the club. And the drinks are like $20. And they say they do that on purpose to price out like the trash in Austin.
Yeah. Good for them. Like my buddy is a huge Eagles fan. And when they went to the new stadium, because Phillies fans have a rep for being pieces of shit. So many fans bitched about the new ticket prices. And he was like, I love it. I love it. Because they literally, same thing. It priced out the fucking people that are throwing snowballs at Santa and throwing up on kids for the most part,
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to read a verse. Tell me when to stop. Ready?
Don't stop. Oh, stop.
Okay. And now say a number from.
Let me wait. You're holding it
Say a
up.
number from. Say a number from 2 to 48.
37, of course. It's my lucky number.
Okay, here we go. This is the passage I'm reading. And the liars in wait hasted.
Hasted.
And
That's
and
him
the,
saying, yeah.
and the liars in wait hasted and rushed upon Gibeah, and the liars in wait drew themselves along and smote all the city with the edge of the sword. Okay, well, this is not what I was expecting. More of a
I get what book are we reading from? Gideon?
dramatic Judges.
Ooh. But what happened to those law?
Bless you. I guess it's like
AIDS.
a story. I guess I can't really read it out of context. I thought it was going to be like.
So it's Judges chapter what? Verse 37?
Judges 19:24, verse 37. But I don't really understand what's going on. I feel like I have to read back a little bit. Something about waiting in the vineyards. Okay. I was thinking more like, and it's like something like, like your horoscope. Like it gives you
but you don't
like
think
a good thought for the day.
You don't think it's fitting that it talks about liars who fucking come at us from all sides?
Liars and smoting. Yeah, and swords.
If you don't go without, you go within. If you don't go within, you go without.
I like how this smells. I like how new books smell. I like how new shoes smell.
Sure. You would not like how my apartment smells right now. I don't care anymore.
Where do you even begin? It's like, do people just read Bibles from the beginning?
If I were to read the Bible, I would just read the New Testament. I tried that for a while because, the Pentateuch, the first 5 books of the Bible, I believe it's, what is it? Genesis, Exodus, Deuteronomy, I think chapters, and Leviticus. It's definitely Leviticus. I don't know what the 5th one is.
They mentioned the firmament right away, like in the 6th verse.
Well, they sure fucking do, young lady.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. Oh, and then we read the last verse. The end.
Yeah. What's the last word in the Bible?
Do you already know the answer?
It's the answer to a trivia
question.
question.
Let me guess it's Gino.
In mine it is. It starts with in the beginning.
It's amen.
It's amen. Isn't that great? It's amen.
The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you all. Amen. Cool. End. This is the end of Revelation. Oh, this is when they talk about, all the shit going down.
I have seen miracles happen to men and women in all walks of life all over the world. Miracles will happen to you too when you begin using the magic power of your subconscious mind. This book is designed to teach you that your habitual thinking and imagery mold, fashion, and create your destiny. As a man thinketh in his subconscious, so is he. So it's basically shit at the Bible, and we've all done that. Hey, Cease.
Cool.
Why
this is
you
now
must
a
never...
religious show, guys.
I read this on my on my stream, which, by the way, thank you for finally making me start that. Why you must never criticize money. Cleanse your mind of all weird and superstitious beliefs about money. Do not ever regard money as evil or filthy. If you do, you cause it to take wings and fly away from you. Remember that you lose what you condemn. You cannot attract what you criticize.
You cannot attract what you criticize.
Yeah, it's not money is not the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil.
No, money is just a conduit. Money is just like a way to get from point A to point B.
Yeah, money isn't real. This is, I read this paragraph. It's like 4 sentences. It's perfect. Here's a simple technique you may use to multiply money in your experience. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is either going to click in your brain. You're going to be like, yeah, or you're going to need to read it again and again. So bookmark this. Use the following statement several times a day. I like money. I love it. I use it wisely, constructively, and judiciously. Money is constantly circulating in my life. Trying to think, you said money is like blood in the body. Send it out. It comes back healthier. I release it with joy, and it returns to me multiplied in wonderful ways. It is good and very good. Money flows to me in avalanches of abundance. I use it for good only, and I'm grateful for my good. I got Italian. And I'm grateful for my good and the riches of my mind. Then you do this. I tried to close it with this whole
With
book.
one hand.
And again, Google Power of the Subconscious Mind on YouTube and just listen to it when you're sleeping. And you'll be like, wow, or you'll be like, Johnny Mumbles. It's just Google this on fucking YouTube when you're done, or get the book. Yes, Marshall. I'm not spot quoting Marshall. I'm fucking asshole. What was I gonna say? But yeah, it's a very good book, and if it makes sense to you, great. If not, come back to it in like 5 minutes or 5 months or 5 years, because it really does. Once it echoes, you're in. You're in, and and trust me, God is mentioned in this fucking constantly.
It's like a practical, I don't know.
It's the
interpretation of it.
You know what it is? Anyone that ever read The Secret or saw that, all The Secret did was fucking monetize this book. They just stole what it says, put it in Cliff Notes form, and it bastardizes it. This is so much better.
Yeah.
It also says cigars are the best thing ever.
Let's see. Some of these things are hard to understand. Like, let them be only thine own and not strangers with thee.
Yeah, but the King James version makes everything so fucking awkward. Like,
really?
Well, I mean, hasted, rushed, ran.
I like that.
Speedily, you know?
Speedily.
Just get again, and the Bible you could download off the intrawebs. You know what I mean? You don't need that shit.
I like that this is difficult to read.
All right. You're looking at a comic.
I like that I don't understand this.
Are you looking at the Bible or Cecil's comic book? I like that this is difficult to read.
Wow, I can't
Jim
believe it's taking me so
today.
long to like look into this. Okay. Yeah,
Jim Stansel today and Rich Carucci, by the way. And don't mean to brag, Rich Carucci and our buddy, Jeffrey Paul just opened a comedy club somewhere. Like a little, like a little shithole type place. They'd be, that's a bar, but they book comedy there.
Cool.
Yeah, good guy. Carucci's on today as well. I miss drinking with Carucci and Stansel. They are fun drinkers.
Oh yeah, they really are.
They certainly.
This book actually Elijah Schaefer gave to me when I first met him. Like, he's one of the people who I feel like has been so nice to me for no reason, like kind of early on, like just a couple years ago.
Why wouldn't he be nice to you? You have a very good energy.
Because, like, I don't know, I just don't expect people to be nice. Like, had me, stay at his place with his wife, like, first couple times I was on the Blaze, like, just really a giving, kind person. And he gave me this book. It's called like Jesus Calling. And then you just look up like whatever day it is. And then it gives you kind of a nice reading for that day. So I'm going to read May 16th. Okay. I am your Lord. Seek me as friend and lover of your soul. But remember that I am also King of Kings, sovereign over all. You can make some plans as you gaze into the day that stretches out before you. But you need to hold these plans tentatively, anticipating that I may have other ideas. The most important thing to determine is what to do right now. Instead of scanning the horizon of your life, looking for things that need to be done, concentrate on the task before you and the one who never leaves your side. That's Jesus. Let everything else fade into the background. This will unclutter your mind, allowing me to occupy more and more of your consciousness. Trust me to show you what to do when you have finished what you're doing now. I will guide you step by step as you bend your will to mine. Thus, you stay close to me on the path of peace.
Now, who gave you that book?
Elijah Schaefer.
God, I'll tell you, there was a comedian.
And this I like. It's very practical. It's like with one reading a day. You're like, oh, that feels nice.
There are several books that were given to me by comedians or just people, and you get them when, like, I'm a firm believer in, like, and this is more the power of the subconscious mind. You draw into your life what you need. And two books that always stand out. One is The Prophet. Right before I moved to Delaware, my buddy John Peasy, he's a comedian and a booker, great dude. Oh, yeah. The Prophet is better than the Bible. It's even probably better than this. It's a 100-page epic poem. Marshall spot quotes it all the time. I'm kidding. But that's a great book. And there's another book by Wayne Dyer, and I always forget the title.
Yeah. I have it.
Change Your Thoughts or Change Your Life or something.
Yeah. Something like
it's
that.
the
I have Dyer's book. Yeah.
Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life, Wayne Dyer, and it's basically he read 5 different versions of the Tao Te Ching. Okay,
I think it's called The Power of Attention.
No, that's a book by him too. But this is the one. Look, I'm good. I'm gonna put the link right in the chat right here if you care. But I'm looking at it on another thing. God forgive me. It's called Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life, and I can't get into the chat because I'm fucking dumb. But Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life, and the title is goofy if you ask me. But the bottom line is, it's like he read all these versions of the Tao Te Ching, and it's I thought of it because
Isn't
it's
that like a Taoist text?
Yeah, but I thought of it because you read that book, and it's the same thing. It's like it's his translation for how you deal. Yeah, Johnny Mumbles. How it's like a page. It's like read it every day. Pick a random one because there's I forget 36 Tao Te Ching verses, and he translates it
Chinese.
Yeah. And let your best be for your friend. He must know the ebb of your tide. Let him know its flood also. You know my fucking flood, Beaupre. You know my fucking flood. Love that. It's not book. It's iRobot. iRobot is a good. I'll say it again. You broke my titanium alloy. I think my father wanted me to kill you. I have a titanium mouth now.
In Minecraft.
It's a good book for spot quoting. Both of them are.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, Pulsar Echo. Comedians now, like you, I dare say like me, are the people that need to be talking shit about the stuff that YouTube won't let you say because they're part of the machinery.
Well,
can I say that?
Yeah, we have to be careful when we're on YouTube, but yeah.
We have to be careful when we're on this fucking liberal shit platform. Is that bad? Can I not say liberal shit platform?
You're on it too, Gino. You have a YouTube show also on Fridays.
Yeah, I can't. Saturdays. Saturdays.
Saturdays.
I moved it to Saturdays because Friday they have Gum Friday, and Saturday Kiki usually works, and I have nothing to do, and it keeps me from eating or looking at porn or eating while looking.
Oh, you don't watch porn, Gino?
I'm getting. I said this when I filled in on the wet spot for you. I can't watch it as much because I'm getting regular sex again. You know. Yeah, which is nice. And, I'm really like, nah, I'm exhausted. I only used it twice while you girls were away. I was pretty pleased with that.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty good.
I mean, let me tell you, Ports fan, I don't care what anyone says. Anything that makes you happy, to quote Sheryl Crow, if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. But it's like,
do you look at women that look like Keanu? Like, what's your go-to?
Look at what Marshall Beaupre. We did this on the show. Like the one time I cranked one out. Ariana Chechik, I found a video where she kind of looked like Keanu, so I did that. But then, of course, because Garrett and Steve are so not funny, so not brilliant, so not the people I spin plates to, they show this porn of her with a double-ended thing, and it's in her, I don't know which hole down there.
Oh, no.
And in her mouth, and then she squirts, catches it in her mouth, and I said, well, that'll do it for Adriana Chechik. That'll do it. For Adriana.
Isn't it amazing how quickly we go from a religious show to talking about porn?
Yeah. By the way, look, Six is eating from her auto feeder. Do you see her butt behind the pillow?
I do. Is Six still using her huge wheel that you put together for her?
Not as much because stupid Kiki fucking got her a laser pointer, which is all she wants to play with now. She uses the wheel, I swear, when Keanu's here because Keanu said she'll never use it. And now we'll be on this couch. And she'll be just spinning on the wheel, giving Keanu a dead stare like, guess I don't know how to fucking use this, bitch. Huh? It's kind of cute.
Interesting. Are they getting along a little better? I just think Six is unforgiving.
They are getting along. She really,
okay.
Think about it. She's gone for 2 weeks and I'm just FaceTiming with her. The cat's like her again. So she knows.
Yeah. Yes, everyone smash the like button. Will you?
I need to get going because 1 o'clock's I gotta head over to
you gotta go get ready for
studio.
hot water on.
Thanks for having me on.
Anytime.
And
anytime,
I cannot wait. I will say this. Look at my face. I cannot wait for Wednesday night. I cannot thank you enough for all you do for me and my stupid fucking girlfriend. I cannot.
Oh, it's
Frank's
nothing.
okay too. But except you didn't fucking get me on You're at the Blaze. You don't put me in touch with Jason Whitlock.
I didn't see Jason Whitlock. I don't know who he is. I don't have his contact info.
You know I'm kidding. I ever call you up and say, "Hey, get me
bringing
this?"
it up though.
I know because you were
You're
there.
I'm kidding, but I keep bringing it up.
because I'm going to keep bringing it up because if I keep saying
have you tried reaching out to him?
Me? I'm not shooting elephants.
See,
I'm
God
not shooting.
helps those who helps themselves. Okay.
Why don't you take
have
your
to
sim? First of all, it's God helpeth. She's spot quoting Marshall. Take your clapping hands and shove them up your ass. I'm kidding. And if you think I'm being, I'm just kidding around. All I ever do is say thank you, like for all that you do for us. You're great.
The laser pointer is not good for the cat, and we had a laser pointer, and we had it on the dogs at one point, and it does make them very anxious.
Are you fucking with me? She
It puts
loves
them in
it.
predator mode.
But why wouldn't you? My cat doesn't have, as much as people think it's a rat infested apartment. I almost wish I had a mouse. I'd love to see what she does. Like the only thing she gets to hunt is when I leave the window open and giant flies come in.
Oh, she's coming. She's coming. She's behind you.
Baby. Come here.
Wow, I think
My cat. My cat.
There's a kitten. There's
My
a
cat.
baby.
My cat. But I think I think they need to be in predator mode sometimes. They like to hunt.
She's like was hunting my ankle and purse the one time I was at your apartment. She's always in predator mode. I don't think she needs more in that category.
Say me.
Oh, she loves you.
She does.
Oh.
My cat.
Oh.
My cat.
Does she get upset when you leave to go do in hot water?
She bites my foot. It's like I'll tell you, cute. When I first found her, she was, honest to God, you've seen pictures. She was this big, and I was subletting it a bit, and I would literally put her down in like it was a table that you would lie down, and she couldn't get out, and I would just rub her face and say, "I'll always come back for you." And whenever I come back, she rubs my face because she knows I'll always come back for you.
Aww. And then you bite her. I kind of bite my dogs a little bit too. Like,
you have to. You have to. I'm telling you, a lot of people in this chat would like to bite those puppies of yours. Nothing.
Ew.
Come on, that was good, and you know it.
Yeah.
Yuck. Even I offended 2 women that. Six is like that is so misogynistic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, go get ready.
Anytime you send me thing, I love popping on and interrupting my coffee and stick, but you're the best. And nice tour. That was a good 2 weeks. You're fucking amazing, boo.
It was fun. We had a blast.
All right, so in hot water, 2 o'clock.
Hot water.
Real fast. And in your defense, no one said or called and said that's not Tony Hawk. So everyone there thought it was Tony Hawk, right?
Okay. I maybe they all knew better but I didn't know till the end.
And what was going on with Perry? Did he get was that blackface?
He got it. He paid to get a spray tan. He got like a dark spray tan, but he didn't get a spray
tan. He paid he must have paid, and they're like, here's the spray tan, people, and they sent him to like Marshall's fucking dog salon, and he had spray paint. And they probably like, hey, let me guess. They said, not even guess. It's like a fan paid for it. Okay. Hey, here's the guy to go to. I paid for your spray tan. And it's fucking, it's Marshall and Laura Thea with spray paint cans.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't go to the most like highbrow place.
Christopher Merkovich. I thought he was leaving. So mean. I got to go. Get back to being great. All right.
Hi, Gino.
Again, bye.
There goes Gino. There he goes. And there are my dates scrolling below. Deranged Lunatic. Chrissy, get the new King James Version Bible. It's easy to read. Okay, so I think these are King James. So you're talking about new King James is what I need to get? All right. I'll check it out, Deranged Lunatic. This is how I become like my grandmother and I own 100 Bibles. Ron Lewis, are you harpooning whales again? I would like to. I enjoy a good harpooning. Best part of the interview is him leaving. Okay, bye. Okay. Oh, Fealty didn't think it was Tony Hawk. Well, I guess you're just smarter than everyone, Fealty. I guess you're just better than me. This is funny. I wanted to talk about this because any chance to take a shot at the Kardashians, I will do. Kim Kardashian's son, Saint, who's 7, admits that he tells his mom that she means nothing to him as Star shares brutal Mother's Day messages from her kids. Kim Kardashian has shared her Mother's Day messages from her 4 children, including a video tribute from her son, which raised eyebrows among her fans. Among the cards and gifts from her 4 kids, North, who's 9, Saint, who's 7, Chicago, who's 5, and Psalm, who's 4, was a video from her eldest son, Saint, who had some choice words for his mother, revealing that her sister, Chloe, had organized video messages from her children as a sweet gift. Kim proudly shared the footage of Saint telling her, "Mom, I'm very grateful for you. I know I'm rude to you a lot. I say you're nothing to me, but you mean the world to me. I love you more than anything." Oh, all right. Well, this was a twist of, I guess he does like her. Oh, he's drinking this prime garbage that all the kids are drinking right now. Or who knows, maybe they paid him to show that on camera. That's probably more likely the case. Just typical bad kid behaviors, you know. "Oh, I don't love you, Mom. You're nothing to me." Looks a lot like Kanye, though. Oh, those are boots she has. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Watch the full video.
Hey, ladies. So we are giving out free Dove samples. Just go.
Damn it. Ugh. That deodorant is trash.
I know I'm rude to you a lot. I say you're nothing to me, but you mean the world to me. I love you more than anything. You're my favorite in the family.
I like that he's showing the Yeezus shirt.
More than my cute little brother Sam. I love you. Never forget that.
Oh, that's sweet. That's real sweet.
When you choose Comcast Business Internet.
Oh my God, shush. Saint piled on the love, and you're my favorite in the family. I love you more than my cute little brother Tom. I love you. Never forget that. That's lovely. Fans were quick to comment on Saint's message. I mean, he seems self-aware for only 7 years old. One quipping in a tweet, "I know I'm mean to you a lot. I say you're nothing to me. Having a kid sound too stressful because why is Saint West telling Kim that?" Maybe because he's self-aware. Another wrote, "Kids really are just a mini version of the parents in the best and worst ways." Saint even said, "When I say you're nothing to me, but you mean the world to me, Kanye, is that you?" The message was part of a gift from Chloe that also included video messages from North, Chicago, and Psalm, who she shares with Kanye. In a short clip shared Instagram stories on Sunday, Kim showed off the multimedia card that she received, which appeared to have a small tablet or video screen inside the pink envelope. It read, "Happy Mother's Day" on the front, along with "We love you so much. Look how sweet Chloe is." Kim gushed as she opened the card. "She made these for all of us." As soon as she opened it, the card began auto-playing a video of Psalm saying "Happy Mother's Day" before Chicago jumped into the screen. That's cute. Very thoughtful. Wow. And that's North. That's cute. Okay. Best thing she cooks is Mom doesn't cook. She has a chef. Her food is her favorite thing to do is lay down in her bed. She's really good at going to the gym. Okay, that's funny. Wow. But, you know, the kid thinks she's 22. That helps. "You are the best in the world. You make my day every day," Kim's oldest daughter, North, as she addressed the camera in a more reserved fashion. Kim was also hilariously called out by her daughter, Chicago, on Mother's Day, who had handwritten everything she loved about her mother in a card. The sweet card saw Chicago unintentionally call her mother out for never cooking for the family. "Mom doesn't cook. She has a chef," to which Kim replied, "OMG." The little girl also estimated her mother's age to be 22. Wow, I feel seen. That beautiful tape. That's just like a random Saturday for them. Oh, Chicago really is like adorable. I think all the surrogates except for the first one, except for North. mic is clipping out. Okay.
Hi.
Cecil?
You're glitching. Close some tabs.
I'm glitching. That's what everybody's saying. God bless America. All
You have
right,
a
let
lot
me
of open
close
tabs.
this out. Let me close this. I do have a lot of open tabs. I'm an open tab kind of gal.
Hopefully that'll straighten it out. If you had noticed me
All
sooner,
right.
I would have said
How
hello
long
to
is-
Gino.
Oh, dude, you were not there. I was looking for you. You were not in there.
Yeah, I've been there for like 20 minutes. Maybe longer.
No,
Sure.
I disagree.
Not
I
like 5
disagree.
minutes.
Cecil, what's new? Thank you for the
How are you?
stuff. Thank you for the
Oh,
comic
good. I'm glad
books
you got
and
it. Yeah.
mystical flask. It was sitting here for a couple weeks because I was away.
I was listening to you guys in the gym, you and Gino.
Ooh, what were you blasting today?
I was blasting my ass. I was mostly in the sauna with this old man.
Oh,
Today, yeah, Tuesday's sauna day. I got there early. No, today was back. I did my back.
so just like pull downs.
Pull downs, rows, bent over rows, pull ups, shit like that.
Okay, that's good.
Real
Are you
fun.
sore now?
Not yet. Later.
I want to. Let's
Then
see.
I did an hour on a treadmill.
Wow, that's really good.
I mean, I didn't turn it on, but I spent an hour there watching TV.
Okay, I can't go today. Tomorrow I could go very early in the morning.
You are 1 month away, young lady. You better get your ass to the gym.
No, I'll be fine.
Did you order your wedding dress super smaller than you could fit into right now so that you're motivated?
I bought it in like January.
Like Kardashian did with Marilyn Monroe's dress, destroying it.
Yeah.
I could fit into this.
She was like, why would she squeeze herself into basically like a historical piece of clothing? Like, what do you have to prove?
Because she's like, I don't really know who Marilyn Monroe is.
She's like, oh, I guess this is something to do that'll get news, But I need to maybe just act more like Kim Kardashian, just do dumb shit all the time to get attention.
I do.
Yeah.
No one pays attention to me. I'm a dummy.
It's okay.
But I haven't fucked Ray J.
Yeah,
but it's not off the table.
That's what I need to release is a sex tape. I think that's gonna propel me to the next level. I'll see if Frank wants to record a sex tape.
Okay. Yeah. Who's going to produce it? Fealty?
I think Fealty's gonna have to produce it. Yeah, you could hold a boom mic.
Oh, great.
Ooh, why does the media push Pete Davidson so much? This is a very good question. I mean, I think they took pity on him because his dad died in 9/11, and he was very funny. I mean, he wouldn't have got hired for SNL if he was absolutely talentless. But yeah, it's a very good question, I think. And then once he dated one famous person, like Ariana Grande was the first famous person he dated, I think. I mean, he dated like Cassie David, Larry David's daughter before that, but she was not as well known as obviously Ariana Grande was. And then just every other female celebrity wanted to date him because of that, rumor about his genitalia.
Yeah. Well, listen, I give him extreme credit for his dating life. I just don't think he's funny at all, but can't take away. He's a true coxman, so can't really take.
He is a coxman. If he was in Crew, he would be the coxswain. He'd be the one yelling at everybody to have a bigger dick.
But yeah, like I can't hate on him for that. I mean, he's got some world-class ass in his fucking in his quiver.
His quiver.
But I was just having this conversation on Nick's channel a couple weeks ago. Like there were young ladies. They're like, I'm like, Pete Davidson's not funny. Like he's funny, and I'm like, okay, like when I was younger, and someone said like Chris Farley, Adam Sandler, Phil Hartman, I can name and recite their skits from Saturday Night Live. Give me your favorite Pete Davidson skit, and they're like, I'm like, he was on there for how many fucking years? You can't think of one fucking skit this guy's been. What's your favorite Pete Davidson joke? And she's like, oh, it was about Ariana Grande. Like,
Oh, wow.
She
Okay.
did a song about me, so I did an interview. And it's like, it was so niche, and a girl would like that. It's a gossipy joke. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not enough. He's so pushed that like my nieces and nephews, well, actually most of my nieces, I think the girls like him. I think they all found out he has a big dick, and that's it.
And he's funny. It's so easy to please a woman. Just have a big dick and be funny. It takes nothing.
Or have people say he's funny because they're
Right.
just like, because I'm like, what has he done that's funny? And they're just like, he's funny. So I asked, like,
Been high all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, he acts like dopey and
I'm like,
high. So I asked my nieces, they're like, oh no, he's really funny. He's really funny. I'm like, what's your favorite joke that he's done? Like, and they're just like, I'm like,
maybe he's not funny in a joke way. Maybe he's just his
but
personality.
even like,
Funny.
all right, even like Mike Myers, you're like, oh, he's not funny in a joke way, but you could do Wayne World skits, you could do Sprocket skits, you could do a bunch of his skits, the little fucking like hyperactive kid, or there's a million skits you could rattle off. They can't think of one with him. They can't think of one, but they're like, he's funny. And I'm like, why is he funny? And they're like, I've been told he's funny. Like, they've been like fucking programmed to be like, oh, he's funny. And then it's like, explain why. And they're like, I haven't gotten that far into it. He's just funny. I've been told.
Well, I think he has
funny.
the Kardashian like PR machine behind him now. I think Kris Jenner works for him.
Yeah, like they were telling me now that guy's a woman. It's the same thing as saying Pete Davidson's funny. I know it's not true, but we're all going along with it.
Yeah.
Although I did like that Bruce Jenner, his first act as a woman was killing someone in a car accident.
That was fun. That was very female of him to do. JB Emma, Chris, you look fantastic. Lean to me. Thank you, buddy. I'm not done yet.
What's up, Jay?
I think if I could lose 5 more pounds, I'll feel good.
I got about 15 to go.
Are you doing intermittent fasting?
I've been trying. I was much better at it. I was much better at it last year when I had to lose a lot more. It was easier to do, and now that I'm like at the last part, I'm like,
when you hate yourself more, it is easier to stick to it. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I don't hate myself as much right now.
Mm-hmm.
Nina says Pete Davidson is funny, like how the vax worked.
Yeah, exactly. Shit. Wow, Marshall's gaining weight. Unbelievable, Marshall. How dare you disrespect me like that?
He wants to fit into his grandfather's
That's
suit.
a good way to get yourself cropped out of a photo. It's fun.
Are you excited? So you got 1 month.
No, I got a couple months.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, several months.
On what planet?
I have time. Reread your invitation. I put it in the private chat.
Oh.
I got several months.
Oh shit! I did have the date wrong. All right, never mind.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad we spoke.
Tap your mic. Oh, someone said your mic is having. Now your mic is having problems.
Mine? Hello? Is that better?
I like your microphone because I can notice a difference because Gino's is covered in cat hair and yours is like very black still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, he has the same microphone as me. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, you guys gave me all the things to buy. I have the whole same setup as you.
Sometimes it's
Who sounds better? Does she sound better? I
probably do I sound better? Because I'm also chewing.
Because I probably still sound like shit. Close your tab, Cecil. I don't have anything open.
Close your tabs. Okay. I'm going to talk about this person. This is why the trans thing is people are fired up about the trans, about the T-Squad. University of Wyoming sorority sisters say they live in fear of a trans member. A group of sorority sisters who are suing the University of Wyoming for accepting a trans woman into their group have broken cover to describe they live in constant fear in our home after the hulking student has become physically aroused around them. The 7 women from the Kappa Gamma house have filed a lawsuit against the university and Artemis Langford, 21, a 6'2", 260-pound trans student who joined the chapter in September of 2022. Langford, referred to under the male pseudonym Terry Smith in the suit, has been living outside the sorority house and was expected to move in the coming year, according to Cowboy State Daily. However, the student, who is referred to as he and him in the suit, still often stays for meals and attends events with the women, their attorney told Megyn Kelly on her podcast Monday. It's a weird, gut-wrenching feeling that every time I leave my room, there's a possibility that I'll walk past him in the hall. One of the sorority sisters, Hannah, told Megyn Kelly. It's just a weird feeling to know that I could run into him at any time. He has full access to the house, but this just goes to show, like, we need women's spaces for that reason, she continued. Like, our house is our home, just like anybody else's home. You go home at the end of the day to feel comfortable and relaxed in your own skin, and you can't do that knowing this individual has full access to your house. Another student said the situation is particularly distressing because some of her sisters have been sexually assaulted or sexually harassed and want to feel safe inside the home. I mean, that's just part of going to college, I think. Some girls live in constant fear in their home, and our home is supposed to be a safe place. To the young woman who, like the other students, was not identified by name. Of course, they're going to be canceled if they do. It is seriously an only female space. It's so different than living in the dorms, for instance, where men and women can commingle on the floors. That is not the case in a sorority house. We just share a couple of main bathrooms on the upstairs floor. Yeah, you could see this person could barge into you in the bathroom.
Is that the girl?
Ew. Oh, God.
It looks like fucking, what's his name? Michael Moore.
Yeah, Michael Moore joined the sorority. How creepy can you get? Wow.
You know what? You know what?
Good for him.
It's at the point, like, the ladies have to do this for themselves. The guys are pushed out. Like, the guys who are defending you get called every fucking name in the book. We get, like, ladies, it's like, all the sports things, stop competing. Mm-hmm. Make them fucking run by themselves, make them race by themselves, make them do all this shit. Stop fucking playing along with it, and it goes away. But, like, everybody's afraid. No one wants to make a stand. No one wants to call the bigot. So now you got Michael Moore living in your sorority house.
Yes, this was a Pauly Shore movie.
And
right,
you know
because
what?
Women are too sensitive, and we put up with too much shit, and we are too motivated by not hurting feelings.
Right. And listen, and they also overwhelmingly vote. I think it's 67% of women vote liberal or some fucking ridiculous. Overwhelmingly vote for these policies. Mm-hmm. You fucking got it. Like, choke on it. Like, live with it, or fucking wise up. We're not saving you. Do it your fucking self.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 girls versus one dude. Like, just be like, yeah, you're out. Sorry.
Yeah, one of these, they just need a crazy dad to go fucking tune this guy up.
Or give me a stern talking to. The lawsuit alleges that Langford stared at the women without talking for hours. One sorority member walked down the hall to take a shower wearing only a towel. She felt an unsettling presence, turned and saw Mr. Smith watching her silently.
But wait, how did he get into the sorority?
I don't know. I guess they let him in, like, to hang out and stuff, because he's I guess you can, when you rush and then you become a member, it's like some time goes by before you can move in.
But isn't it possible to not get into a sorority? Like, isn't that the whole part? You're trying out to get in?
Right. I guess they feel like they had to let this dude in.
They did it. So then fucking stop complaining.
They let him in, but now they feel uncomfortable that he's going to move in.
Right. Okay.
In another disturbing incident, the lawsuit. Yeah, you voted for this, gals. The lawsuit alleges because they probably thought they were going to get points, social currency points, for letting a trans in. But now they're like, oh.
How is this person trans on any level? Look, let me take a look at a picture of him. Right, scroll.
There you go. Lipstick, lip gloss,
lipstick.
Boom. Woman.
Girls.
All it took was $3.99 to be a chick.
Yeah. Dollar store glasses and lipstick. There you go.
And a Tim Pool beanie. In another disturbing incident, the lawsuit alleges Langford has even become physically aroused. Mr. Smith was, while watching members enter the sorority house, had an erection visible through his leggings, the suit says. Other times, he has had a pillow in his lap.
Leggings
Just one
are
of the girls.
leggings are not, boner
Leggings.
approved.
Imagine
Yeah,
waking up to this in leggings every day on the way to the kitchen.
That's not boner approved leg wear for men.
No.
Leggings.
Craven told Kelly that there has been an exemption granted for him and his safety, but not for these young women. That individual still comes to the house, still engages in dinner, still sits in chairs and watches the girls, the attorney said. One of the students said she almost decided to leave the sorority because of the issue. But I reconnected with fellow sisters and alumni, and I realized how important this organization is to me. No, because they're afraid. That's why. I refuse to allow subverting my rights as a woman to cater towards the comfort of a man. I will not let him take these opportunities away from me, she said. While Craven said the trans students need their own spaces and deserve to be safe and protected, it shouldn't come at a cost to female students.
You know what? Fucking we should lean if guys really want to help, every dude just lean into it and every guy just start living in sorority houses.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just be like, because it will force the issue. It'll force the issue because then it'll say, wait, you're not a girl. And it'll be like, who's the governing body that decides that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just go nuts. Just overwhelm the
let's
system.
just fucking do it. Let's burn it all down.
Yeah. Because if it's just one here and there, it's like, but if it's a lot, then people are like,
Right. There was a guy who just entered. There was a guy who just entered a women's poker tournament last week. Did you do that story at all?
No.
He's like, it was like 40 women, and he's like, he went there. He's like a grizzled old man. Like he looks like a biker.
Jeez.
And he's like, and he goes, yeah, I'm a girl. And then he won the whole fucking tournament.
Good for him. Good for him.
It's like, that's it.
Women are too stupid to stand up for ourselves, and we deserve to get our ass kicked. It's so obvious. It's so biologically fundamental to the core, and we can't allow culture to be the arbiter of what sisterhood is. It's a shared experience, and its growth and its development, and this experience is not doing this individual any justice whatsoever. So that's where I think the left gets it wrong, the attorney said. The plaintiffs allege that the National Kappa Kappa Gamma sorority, its national council president, and Langford all pressured the local chapter to breach sorority rules. They also allege that the sorority ignored official bylaws when inducting Langford and instead referred to a 2018 guide for supporting our LGBTQ members that says Kappa Kappa Gamma is a single gender organization. Whoa. Okay. So they ignored the bylaws. They ignored the rules. They let this person in.
And now they're like, oh, we left a big fucking hulking pervert into our.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yourself, ladies. Thank you.
You know what?
Bigger
Maybe Kappa Kappa Gamma needs to burn to the ground. Maybe this needs to be disbanded because you guys broke a rule and let a dude in. Carrie Kittrell Poole, the executive director, and it's almost like, they broke the rule. Now it's like they can't complain because it's like
there is no rule. Once a rule's broken, it's done. Because then the next person
set a precedent, right?
Yeah, they could sue you. So every guy should just fucking go flood that fucking sorority house. That's it.
Yeah, that's absolutely. Kim Kittrell Poole, the executive director of the sorority, has told the Associated Press that the lawsuit contains numerous false allegations without specifying them. She added that the sorority does not discriminate against gender identity. The women are asking a judge to void Langford's membership and to award unspecified damages. The Post has reached out to the University of Wyoming and Kappa Kappa Gamma for comment. Oh boy. Let's go to the comments. Okay, I don't see any. Boo. Okay,
did they close comments because it was too many?
Yeah, maybe. This article's been up here long enough to have comments. Too bad. This is going to keep happening until girls grow a pair and stop letting this happen.
No, yeah, they've literally giving away, like, women have been afforded like their own facilities, safe spaces, certain privileges.
Guy was forced.
Women have certain privileges in this society, like that men have afforded them because of their privacy. And
Age is telling me that I can't read. The guy was forced on the local chapter. Learn to read. The national sorority admin, the old people, forced this, not the current students. Okay. So yeah,
Well, then they should have dropped out of the fucking national. They should
right.
They should have been like, "Fuck you."
Yeah,
Like,
like
take
I
a
guess I'm
stand.
out. You
Like,
guess
take a
not getting
stand.
my dues. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't take a fucking stand for a sorority. Like, what is more meaningless than fucking that in the scale of life?
Right.
Oh, we left the national chapter. How'd that affect you? It didn't at all.
It doesn't get any more lower stakes than a sorority.
Just take a fucking stand, ladies, before you're all standing there with a bunch of fucking fat dudes taking a shower with you.
Right. Because it's going to be y'all having to clean up after this dude after he wrecks the bathroom.
Yeah, you know, they're like, which one of the girls clogged the toilet?
Yeah, it's like,
it was me.
oh,
So.
me. Oh. I'm going back to school. Boing. Yeah, Jay, join that sorority. Kappas are notoriously spoiled rich kids owned.
Good.
Oh, good.
Dummies.
Learn a lesson.
Fucking liberal dummies.
So dumb.
We don't like these rules. These rules we've put on society are backfiring on us. Well, okay, fuck you. That's the same thing that's happening with the New York City schools. It's like, oh, they're flooding all the gyms with the illegal aliens.
Illegals.
And it's like, oh, you voted for this asshole. Suck a dick.
Yeah, you voted for it. And now your kids
choke
are
on
not
it.
going to have recess because the gym is full of illegals.
Yeah. Oh, you voted for this, you morons.
Oh, we just didn't think it would affect us directly. We just thought the idea of voting for it was nice.
Like I've said this before, but I won every argument I've ever had with a liberal. I'm just like, win me over. Tell me where this has worked. Give me a city that's been run by Democrats for more than 20 years, and you say that's what I want the rest of the country to look like. And I'm like, you can't even give me one success. Why would you keep voting for something that has no success? None.
Because it's about feelings, Cecil.
It's all about
people have been convinced that that's the right thing to do.
Right.
That you're a good person if you vote Democrat.
It is. It's a woman. It's a feminine. Democrat is a feminine thing. The men who vote are feminized men. Like they are. Democrat men are feminized.
And then they have fucking horse blinders on, and they refuse to see the results of what they voted for.
Right. Yeah, they're like, oh no, this didn't have. This is because they can twist it. Our gyms are filled with migrants because Trump.
Yeah, because Trump. Orange man bad.
Right. It's like, okay.
Russiagate. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're proud to be a sanctuary city. Good. Now your daughter has to fucking share a bathroom with Julio.
Yeah. Now your daughter has to play Duck Duck Goose with Juan. Now she's got to play freeze tag with Marco.
Yeah, the fucking her gym looks like a fucking El Salvadorian prison. There's all dudes there. Like, great, yeah, good job.
Now your kid's gonna have fentanyl in their backpack mysteriously.
Yeah, so Philadelphia, that's the success story. Thanks, JR. People are naming. Yeah, Philadelphia. Philadelphia is now synonymous with AIDS, not because of fucking Tom Hanks either. That city is AIDS.
Are you going to Anime Matsuri?
I think so. I'm like 90% yes.
Okay. Cool.
You going?
Yeah, I'm going. I gotta figure out who else is going. And
I think Gary asked me the other day if I was going, so I'm assuming he's going.
Okay.
And I don't know. I think Alex might make the trip. There's gonna be a lot of people there.
All right. It's cold.
I'm not 100% because I have a lot of traveling this summer.
Yeah.
And that's my last one. I want to go, and I'm like 90%. I'm right about, but I haven't bought any tickets yet. So
that's your last one, like your last trip of the year.
No, I got. What do I got? I have a con in Jersey. I have what do I have? Then I have one in Tampa Bay. Then I'm doing something in Tennessee in September. It's a bunch of
Wait, do we have to watch anime to go to the convention? Uh-oh.
No, I don't. I was on a panel. The first year I was there, I was on a panel in front of like a few hundred people. And
About anime?
And I never watched a single anime. And I was talking a lot.
You were like, I feel like I know about anime.
Yeah. It's cartoons. I get it.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought I did good. I was pretty drunk, though.
As long as you're entertaining to watch, that's probably...
Yeah, we went off on like just...
You got charisma.
Well, you could just generalize, like Japan is doing really well with anime because it hasn't... And manga is because it hasn't given into the woke agenda. So the stories are like free of all that shit. And it's like, wow, they're breaking every sales record. All Marvel, DC comics and shit that's going in the toilet, and all the Japanese comics are going fucking through the roof. And it's like, yeah, because they don't push the woke agenda. Not every fucking character's gay. Not every fucking character's trans. Not every so people read Marvel and they put it down and they pick up the Japanese one and they're like, oh, this is fucking great. They like the comics. They like, so yeah, they haven't committed
about anime. Seppuku. What's up, Gerald? Yeah. So this might be a career switch for me. I make $100K a month looking like Jessica Rabbit. Men have a fetish for cartoon characters. Okay, I don't know how much of this I can play. She's not bad.
For $100,000, I'll get that.
She's just drawn that way. A model who claims to be the real life Jessica Rabbit says she earns up to $100K a month. Jesus. By dressing up as the sultry cartoon character on OnlyFans. Mate Sass Deli, who's 24, says she's gained hundreds of horny subscribers who remark on her similarity to the animated sex symbol who was made famous by the 1988 flick Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Jessica Rabbit is a sexy, poised, and very feminine, Sass Deli said in an interview with Jam Press. Doesn't even sound real. On Tuesday, oh, good old Jam Press. I've always loved the character. She's everything I admire in a woman. She says, I always wanted to be like her. The racy redhead who won Brazil's most beautiful vagina contest. And do I dare click on this?
No, not on
2021 says she currently has multiple boyfriends on the go, and they're all huge Jessica Rabbit fans. My partners love that I'm super similar to the character, Mate declared. I can say that my love life has improved a lot. I'm treated like a princess. She looks like Kirstie Alley in the face, like a young Kirstie Alley. Good for her.
You know, she kind of looks like scroll up to her face again. She kind of looks like a skinny version of the chick from Third Rock from the Sun, that big chick. She was in Austin Powers too. I can't think of her name. Somebody in the chat.
Frau Farbissa?
No, she was one of the models in does anybody know what the fuck am I talking about, or am I out of my mind?
I'm afraid.
First of all, so Kristen Johnson.
Kristen Johnson. That's what I was trying to say. I didn't mean Kirstie Alley. I meant Kristen Johnson.
Oh, you did? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we were on the same page. All right.
So
Let me see.
We both didn't know. Yeah, you're right. She's hot.
I'm taking a look at her vagina right now. Hold on.
Click on it. Tell me if I can show it. Well,
no, you're not going to be able to show it.
Maybe Brazil, it's blurred.
Is making was it 2021?
2021. Yeah. What about 2022? Didn't cut the mustard for
I had COVID.
Oh.
Let's take a look at this thing.
While Sass Deli is making a fortune from her kinky content, the bombshell says she splashed the cash on an array of racy red dresses in order to resemble Jessica Rabbit. Indeed, a series of images shared with Jam Press. The Brazilian is seen in... Why are all Brazilian chicks so hot? Is seen imitating the character by donning a low-cut sequin gown, red stilettos, and purple gloves. The redhead even had her makeup resemble Jessica Rabbit's, spotting a smoky purple eyeshadow and a thick black mascara. She fits the part. She doesn't look like tiny either.
No. Well, Brazilian chicks are thick.
I guess so. The racy redhead who won Brazil's most beautiful vagina. Do they look at the front, or do you just stand on stage with like your legs spread? How do they decide the winner?
I'm delving into this. Believe me, I'm doing an investigative reporting right now. So far, I've only seen her nipple, which is a total ripoff.
Oh my god, she's so stacked. Yeah, okay. I can't believe that's her real ass. All right.
I can't believe it's not butter.
That looks like Perry Carvello a little bit. I don't know why. Edward, the inventive entrepreneur, Sass Deli, has also, I would change that last name, has also found other creative ways to make money. The beauty previously, article. Whoa, girl. Okay, hold the phone. I don't like this jumped around on me. The beauty previously tried to auction off her virginity for more than $100,000 after having an operation to reconstruct her hymen. She also told the Jam Press that she had undergone a nymphoplasty, a procedure that corrects the excessive size of the labia minora to please her ex-boyfriend. A nymphoplasty. Oh, she's
I had
cute.
an ex who, after we broke up, she got her lips trimmed down.
Wow, why wouldn't she do it for you?
I didn't mind it. Like I think chicks are crazy. Chicks are self-conscious about shit that guys don't give a flying fuck about.
Right. Meanwhile, Sass Deli isn't the only stunning woman to earn comparisons to Jessica Rabbit. Last year, Euphoria star Sydney Sweeney was compared to the cartoon character after she donned a bright red dress for a film festival appearance. Yeah, I went as her for Halloween. Like, actually, the Halloween before I met Frank. It was fun. It's an easy costume to
Can't
do.
find this woman's vagina anywhere.
What? You're not looking hard enough.
I'm not looking between her legs, I guess. Look between her legs, you idiot.
Yeah, I agree. Her hair is more like orange than red. It's like more my color.
Do you have to go on OnlyFans? What's her name? I'm just gonna go to her OnlyFans.
Just sign up for her OnlyFans. That's what this whole article is about anyway. It's called Sarsaparilla.
Miss Sass Deli.
Sass Deli.
I got it. All right. What kind of
This
investment?
is exactly the process that they want anybody reading this article. Be like, oh, to see her vagina, and then you end up signing up for her OnlyFans.
No, I'm an investigative reporter right now. I'm doing
okay,
journalism.
right. You're doing work. This is research.
I'm getting to the bottom of it.
MAITE Sass Deli.
Okay. I got it. Okay. Here she is with a couple other gals. Okay, we got it.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
All right, what is it? Without showing anything, can you describe the content?
She looks a little too bottom heavy here for my
no way.
Hold on, let me see. I'm seeing a lot of this other girl's vagina and not hers. Hold on. 3 pictures in.
Do you think she has stolen vaginal valor?
She's wearing a butt plug here. That's nice.
Oh God, okay.
Okay. She has nice breasts. Let's see.
Maru. Very sweet of you. Chrissie, more stack than this chick. And best part, Chrissie, natural. Thanks, dude.
I mean, it's a standard issue vagina.
Really? It's not like blowing you away. It's not an award-winning best in show.
I mean, the most beautiful, like, you know. I guess I expected something magical.
Wow, even with the vaginal facelift.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this girl seems to think it tastes good. This other chick here.
There was a chick like going down on her?
Yeah. There's 2 chicks.
Okay. I feel like we're helping someone get a lot more subs.
No, there's nothing I can share without you losing your channel immediately. Now, this young lady is... now she's eating this girl's asshole, which is nice of her.
Okay.
Let's see. I think we're looping back to the beginning. Yeah.
Okay.
It's standard issue. I say.
Really?
Yes.
You're like, I've been places. And
no, it's not lippy. I'll say that. It's very
not
it's
lippy.
very, not lippy. So I guess
It's tidy. Is it like
yeah, the other
Asian or is it like
I like a little something though,
a little something?
Little something. Pouty lips are great on a model, right? So a little something.
Too tucked in, and it's like there's nothing there.
It's kind of weird. It's like a frog.
Okay, what?
It's like a frog's asshole. There's no.
I've never seen a frog's asshole.
Exactly.
It's like too flat.
Yeah, it's too. There's nothing. It's like there are sometimes that does happen. Like,
I was
some guys
that
like
was what guys wanted. Yeah, like the less going on, the better.
Oh, not for me, no. Mm-mm. Listen, I'm just happy to be there. With me, it's love. It's love of the game. I never complain unless there's testicles hanging off that shit. I'm fine.
Right. As long as it doesn't. Okay, AJ thinks as long as it's not a roast beef situation.
I don't mind a little roast beef.
Wow. Okay, so you like a lip hanging out of an
underpants
or something.
That's fine. I mean, it's not a preference. I just don't have a problem with it.
You won't turn it away.
No, I like it just fine.
You would have to have a really like bad looking situation for you to be like vibing with a guy. You go to hook up and then they're like, actually, no.
Yeah, you'd have to have something that looked like a stick of dynamite was fucking stuck between you.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're like, if it looks so bad, you're like, were you born with this, or is this something you just had done 40 minutes ago? Like, that's how bad it would have.
I mean, it could have been bad. Maybe she got the surgery. It needs a little personality, says Russell Hall.
Exactly.
Personality. Oh my God. It's just so funny to talk about something you have absolutely like no control over how it looks.
You don't. But that's what I said. Like that, one of my ex-girlfriends had it done. I was like, she was really like self-conscious. She was self-conscious with it because she had a threesome with some guy and his girlfriend, and I guess the girlfriend had like an absolutely beautiful pussy, is what she explained it. And she just felt hers was ugly next to it, and she always complained about it. It's like, your pussy's.
So she complained about it after the threesome or before?
After the threesome, she was self-conscious. That's when I met her after, and then she was just like, I was like, your pussy's fine, don't worry about it.
After?
What's that? So then after I broke up with her, like a year or two later, someone was like, oh, I don't want to say her name, had her vaginoplasty, I was like, I knew she was going to do it. She fucking was really hung up on it.
You should have got to see the after.
I saw the before pretty close. Pretty close up. She's married with children now, so I will never get to see her unless I'm a real creep.
So she got the vagplasty, then had kids. I wonder if that messed it up.
Yeah.
I wonder if that undid all the doctor's work.
I know. I just got my those little nodules they put on your teeth for the Invisalign.
No.
They put little bumps on your teeth.
They do?
They like glue little dots. They're like,
why?
Because it holds the
Invisalign in place.
Yeah. So now I'm done.
Oh wow! So it's not a brace. So you've had Invisalign, or you're getting it?
Just finished it.
Wow! Look, wait. Let's do a full screen moment. I didn't even know you were doing Invisalign. Gorgeous.
Huh?
What did they look like? Now it's like you look like the statue in the back there.
Yeah.
Can we see a before photo?
Yeah, hold on a second. The only picture I have is pretty gay, though. I'm like on a beach with two other guys in Miami. It's the only one on my desk.
And that's when you realized, you're like, man, if I'm going to hang out with all these dudes, I got to fix my teeth.
Yeah. Oh.
Damn, now I wonder if I need a vagplasty.
All right, I'm gonna cover my.
Do you have to wear a retainer at night now?
Yeah. He might want to put me on for another few months. They weren't that bad, but you could see here. I got into I used to play hockey, so my teeth were all fucking.
Did you
and
lose?
then I
teeth,
got into
and break
a.
them?
What's up?
Did you ever lose or break teeth?
Oh yeah.
Did you ever do high sticking?
Yeah, I actually.
Sounds like you were doing something on the beach in Miami.
I got
Ayo.
I still got a missing tooth. I'm putting a bridge in. See there? That's from a high
It's
stick.
like a tiny little space.
Yeah, that's a mole got knocked out. That was from someone smashing me in the face with a fucking hockey stick.
If I go out during a windy day and I feel it flapping around, then I do need to get it. Okay. Omega Bear, we're engaged. It's gonna happen.
Let's see. All right. Are
I
you
will.
waiting?
I'm gonna be looking at it with a mirror later. Just gonna squat over a mirror.
Like the vagina monologues?
I'm just gonna let it speak for a half hour.
Gotta let it breathe.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Now, if you can see in here, you see this one's pushed back.
Okay, one of the front ones.
Yeah, and these are misaligned.
I mean, they still look pretty good.
They're not bad, but then I got into a ski accident that really fucked it up 2 years ago.
Oh no, what happened? Did Gwyneth Paltrow ski into you?
Yeah, I wish. I face planted. I crushed my sinus cavity and smashed my teeth.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's fun.
Your sinus cavity, where's that?
Behind your nose.
So what did that have to do with your teeth?
Nothing. It was on my face, which the whole face went into the fucking slope.
Ugh.
It's yeah, it was. I completely I got knocked out cold.
Did you have any loose teeth after that?
Yeah. But I didn't care about my loose teeth because of how much bleeding was going on from my nose.
Damn. Did you break your nose?
Yeah. And then I woke up in the middle of the night and threw up blood because while I was sleeping, my sinus cavity was bleeding down my throat and it was filling my stomach.
Cool.
I got up and just was fucking filled the toilet bowl with blood. And then I went to the hospital the next day and they're like, you need surgery immediately. You're going to bleed to death. You have a ruptured sinus cavity. So
that's so scary.
If you could see, my nose is a little bit better.
It does look like an Adam Sandler smile here. I used to do a good Adam Sandler. Wait, I do Adam Sandler?
Me?
Sloppy Joe, Sloppy Joe. I hate Adam Sandler, but I also low key like him.
Yeah, I think that's the way to be about him. You can't love him too much because you want to see how gay this picture is. Let's just go around. Here's another guy.
Calm it down a little. Let it smoke a cigarette. Oh, my puss. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, are we seeing how gay this photo is?
Yeah.
Oh, the shirt is very open.
Oh, I'm on the beach.
Oh, okay, but
that looks like cum on there. But
ew! Why is this man moist?
He's
wet
black.
next to you.
He's black. That's my black friend.
Can you zoom out?
Well, I don't want to
out these people.
I don't want to out anybody.
Oh, what is with the so there's a subtle middle finger going on.
Yeah, this is a super gay.
God, look at the chest moment happening.
This is a super gay picture.
This is so gay.
It's so gay. And it's on South Beach.
Oh, wow.
It is a pretty gay picture.
Adam Sandler no longer does a good Adam Sandler anymore. True. Oh, that member chat? Yes, I saw that, Matthew. Now, StreamYard now does this thing, which they will auto star super chats, which thank God. Because it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to keep track. Wow, that's pretty cool though.
Oh, did they take that down already? Do you have it super chats? When you look, you have private chat comments. Is super chats up there for you?
Yeah, in the starred section, and you can click on something that says auto star super chats. I think it's a new update.
Okay. Because I'm doing a stream tonight, and hopefully.
Moist from Cecil kisses. Ew.
That was actually because it was I scanned a photo. That was just a shine. That was not.
Oh,
actually.
sure.
All right, it was my cum.
Ew. Oh, let's see. Do you have Tuesdays with Cecil tonight?
Yes, at 9:30 on Cecil Says.
Check it out.
Do you have something tonight?
I don't, but tomorrow's gonna be pretty busy. I got Jim and Sam at 10, Newsmax in the afternoon, Keanu cast, and then I'll be on Real America's Voice tomorrow night. And I'm going to reschedule my Dr. Peter McCullough interview, which is actually really good because I had a lot of shit going on tomorrow anyway.
What are you going to do to stay in the news next week?
I know. I've been thinking, like, what do I?
I mean, this has been an amazing couple weeks for you. You're just like a media darling.
I need to think of something else.
Maybe enter the most beautiful vagina in Brazil contest. I'll keep you.
Maybe I need to enter into men's sports.
Yes. Yeah, I noticed no one's doing it that way. No women are entering men's sports.
Mm-hmm. No.
No women are entering men's fraternity houses either.
Right. Because women don't have like the ego and like the domineering person. Like they just don't. That's a very male urge to like get in and take over. And that's what these trans people are doing.
Although the last school shooter was a female to male trans, so they're making moves. They're stepping up.
They're coming up in the world.
Yeah. I was kind of proud to see that. I was like, oh, look, good for you. You've come a long way, baby.
Matthew, if you think I missed a message, just resend it. I don't understand. Like saying that over and over is not helpful to me. Okay. Let's edit the Jessica Rabbit lady.
Oh, Houston, that's my birthday weekend, by the way, in Matsuri.
I should join a men's diving competition. Oh my god. Yeah, the whales might be hacking me. That's probably what's going on. And Thursday, I think I'm doing an interview with the Red State folks. But yeah, I think just continue to record my stand-up shows and posting the fun crowd interactions.
Yeah, that was awesome, by the way. That was really fun. And you're getting a lot of are you going to be on Red Eye? Have they reached out to you?
Red Eye, I think is not
Red Eye.
God, we'll see. Yeah, maybe they'll have me back. I don't know if they like me, but I'll reach out again.
Reach out. Get on there.
Reach out. Was this your message, Matthew? Thanks for the land whale video. We do not deserve you. Keep it up. Oh, stop it. You're too nice. I miss Red Eye too. Yeah, maybe I could what sport would be the easiest for me to learn and then try to infiltrate for men? High jumping?
High jumping? What are you kidding? Have you met black men yet?
Oh shoot, that's right. They're gonna crush me in that.
Fucking jumping high.
What? Okay, so basically it comes down to what sport can I do better than black guys?
I mean, is there
basketball's out, football's out.
Speed literacy? I don't know.
Speed reading?
That was racist. I channeled Gino for that joke. Sorry about that. Speed reading.
What about chess? Yeah, maybe chess. But I'm not much of a mental giant. Archery? Yeah, maybe archery.
No, some black guys are good at chess. You got to go down to Washington Square Park and watch them play.
Man, but they're like hustlers. They're like trying to.
Well, either way, they're going to beat you.
Yeah, maybe archery. Swimming, I don't have the wingspan. Like I don't have a Michael Phelps wingspan. Raising a family is not a sport, Gerald.
It could if you make the kids compete. Full contact sport.
No, I can't. No, I can't beat them in that, Johnny. Pool? Yeah, maybe pool. I gotta work
demoralizing men. Women are good at that.
That's true, but I don't enjoy doing that.
Yeah, give your marriage a couple of years. You'll see.
I can't wait to turn into a shrew.
It's fun. It's like it is a sport. I see if I can get.
How does that happen? How does that happen, Cecil? I think it's like from years of not getting what you want, and so you feel like you are powerless, and you have to take back your power through like cunty moves, like being passive aggressive,
or years of getting everything you want, and then just being bored by life and becoming a fucking tormentor.
Okay, so not having your own goals, your own passions. You can't look to your partner to be your 100% everything. That's way too much. You got to fill your own cup.
You got to fill your own hole.
You got to fill your own hole. All right. Everybody watch Tuesdays with Cecil tonight at 9:30. I will be on Jim and Sam tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Then Newsmax, I'm going to be virtually on, I think at like 5:40 tomorrow. Then I'm doing Keanu Cast at like 6. And then I'm doing Real America's Voice at like 8:15. But I'll post about where all these will be. And then, of course, I'll be on the Steel Toe Morning Show this Friday at 11. And then back to Friday Night Tights this Friday after a long break away from all my travels. I miss them. And guys, keep thinking of sports that I can do.
Russell Hall has one.
I want to infiltrate. What's the sport where you shoot out the ping pong balls?
There might be
badminton. Maybe I can. That would be a great stunt to do, to like legitimately identify as a dude, and then just do what Leah Thomas did.
Scrabble. Yeah, but like, here's the thing: like, the guy went in and dominated the women's poker tournament. Why would a man be better at poker than a woman?
Right. Damn it. The thing is men are just better at everything. I wish
Not
cooking.
Everything. There are things women are better at.
True.
I mean, in theory. Well, they put out that thing. It's like, the where women get custody of the children. They're finding out that children do best in houses with both parents. Second best in parents and houses with just the father.
Wow.
Yes.
And then the worst is just mom?
Yeah, the worst is So it's only marginally better for the couple together than it is for just the father. It's very close.
Probably because you have discipline.
Far in the distance, a single mom, far behind.
Right. Well, we've seen what's happening to a generation who, if it's just mom, it's like more nurturing, no discipline, no boundaries. You can run all over your mom, not listen to her, not respect her.
Next thing you know, you're dancing on a subway train, getting choked out.
Next thing you know, you're curb stomping an 80-year-old man.
Slippery slope.
For nothing. Anyway, this was a great show, guys. Cecil, thanks for jumping on. Thank you to the chat for all your super chats. Thank you to Hunter for the premium beef tips jerky, and whoever sent me these 2 Bibles, and also to Hunter who sent me these cool shoes. Which I'm gonna.
You got those shoes in the mail?
Yeah.
I missed that part.
Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
Cool.
Did you try them? Can you run fast in them?
I don't know if they're for running.
They look fast.
Look at how cool they are. I think they're more for just like going to the airport and running errands. I don't think these are for working out per se, but I could try. Yeah, I could lift weights in these. Big deal.
Guys, you guys just got to see Chrissy's feet over her head. So mark
there you go. That's for free, everyone. Okay, y'all. Cecil, good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Let's see. Will I be back here tomorrow? No, I'll have to be in the city doing Jim and Sam. But I will definitely probably be back Thursday. And yeah, it's a good to be back. Love you guys. We will see you soon. Bye.